Apply now at DAZN.com.
When you realize bloating and discomfort don't have to be routine, everything changes.
Coach of Freedom. I just met these ladies out here in the park randomly. How many of y'all ever heard y'all had Indian in your family?
Absolutely.
Everybody heard that before, right? Where did you hear it from? Who was the person that told you?
Our grandmother.
Once again, thank you very much, lady. I appreciate it.
All right.
Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Hey yo, these apples think they it, but they not. Every time I look around, they be on TikTok. Every time I look around, they saying something pseudo, knowing it's a lie, acting like it's really true though. Harriet Tubman's real, Nat Turner is a hero. I'ma keep it a buck. Dan Calloway's a weirdo. I'ma keep it a buck. Karimio is too. The research lie, he could never tell the truth. That coward A1, he's a miss no more. Just give me a shot, I can miss no more. Just give me the rock, it's a must. I score. These apples need to see a doctor, it's for sure. Hey, Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Hey yo, these apples think they real, but they fake. Always on YouTube, we could never get a break. All they do is cherry pick, die at their own sources. Pick the copper color, but not the hair of the horses. And DNA is not real, it's only for entertainment purposes. Can't believe how many times I heard this shit. Can't believe how many times I heard the same shit. Asking for the slave ships. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said, how many times Grandma said we got Indian in us? It's a legend. It's a family legend. Grandma said we had Indian in us. Grandma ain't say we was Indian though. Stop taking Grandma out of context, man. Stop lying on Granny, man. Cause Grandma ain't say shit, man. You said it, man. You said it, man. Stop lying on Grandma. Grandma said.
Gentle beats.
How you think you Aboriginal when you look just like an African? Call them out for a debate. Pick the video and then I laugh at them. Many niggas ain't even know shit. I kept trying to get this nigga to share my screen, he wouldn't even show this shit. And they keep trying to play the straw man like they ain't noticing. But he out here blind as hell, but he talking about his eyes open. He think he really doing some whole time I ain't even going. I told him come on and show that screen, the apple you pump fake. Call him Chicky, he don't even pop out, Chief Holiday in. Act you like he started something, but he can't even defend. Got the apples looking at you like shit, what you on? How you gon' let it cost money like he take the decoy phones? He say fuck the apple doctrine, now he can't stand up. He say fuck that look of shit, my nigga, he said that. Hey, you better quit lying on granny nigga shit, tell you this shit. How you got open smoke panel when you known for ducking fades? How you think you Aboriginal when you look just like an African? Call them out for a debate. Pick the video and then I laugh at them. Many niggas ain't even know shit. I kept trying to get this nigga to share my screen, he wouldn't even show this shit. Then they keep trying to play the straw man like they ain't noticing. But he out here blind as hell, but he talking about his eyes open. He think he really doing some whole time I ain't even going. I told him come on and show that screen, the apple you pump fake. I told him come on and show that screen, the apple you pump fake. How you got open smoke panel when you known for ducking fades?
What's good? It's your brother YK the Truth. Now another Abo dies by his own genealogy. OTK, the Pretendian, dies by his own genealogy. See, he got caught lying, saying that we stole his genealogy. He said that we used an email because he purchased my book.
And y'all lied on me because y'all don't even know if that's me. And if y'all can trace that shit back to it's me, it's only 2 people in YouTube that got my information. YK, because I bought his book, and the other nigga Jay from Round Table. So I'm calling the names out.
That is a damn lie. You shared your own genealogy on your channel 2 days ago. So nobody stole your genealogy. Now, his genealogy shows that his peoples are from West Africa.
Africa is for Africans.
Yeah, you just have to come back because Africans is African. This is where you belong.
Let me repeat that. His genealogy shows that he has African ancestry. I mean, the boy is mad. He's ready to sue because he got caught out there.
Man, I'm gonna do y'all something bad, dog. I swear on my Jesus. Y'all fuck with the right one. Go ahead. I'm watching all this shit.
Yo,
for real.
Sure. Take this one, brother.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this shit? Yay!
And this is why they don't like to show their genealogy. Because every time they show their genealogy, they're going to show their ancestors being owned by Indians.
Say freedmen.
No, I didn't say it don't say freedmen. I'm saying the Chickasaw didn't accept freedmen. They didn't adopt freedmen.
Yes, they did. They were supposed to. No.
Well, he said the Chickasaw didn't adopt freemen, but the records is right in his face. Like, how foolish do you have to be when you're looking at the damn document, bro? They're going to show that their ancestors were slaves, and they're going to show that their ancestors are from Africa. Now they are trying to sweep this under the rug by claiming that we made it all up. But what OTK fails to realize is that he left a paper trail.
Why we not researching the name of that person and they ideology?
And this is my proof that this is Morris Pinckney, and he's buried in the cemetery. You know what I mean? You see it, colored infantry, Marine Corps. Morris Pinckney, one of the progenitors of my grandmama bloodline from Buford and all of that. Pocataligo Indians, you know what I mean? The Yamasee, you know what I mean? Shit, Edisto. Man, you got damn, I always mess the damn name up. Wachasachi? Waka, how you say, you know what I'm talking about? Right up in there.
Well, it's time to find a new apartment on Zillow. Huh, these are all great. And this one's close to Mom. I can finally go to Sunday dinners again. Or maybe we could even do them here.
Zillions of apartments, one way home. Zillow Rentals.
We're officially ditching the drab curtain trend, guys. Hey, it's Erica, your window treatment expert at Blinds to Go. Our latest drapery collections are modern, functional, and effortlessly stylish. In other words, they aren't your grandma's curtains, guys. Here's why you should incorporate them into your home decor. Not only is our drapery versatile, but it can pull your whole room together. How, you ask? Well, just take a look at our designer styles. There's, over 300, by the way. Choose from refined solids that offer a hint of textural charm or bold prints that bring the drama. Either way, they provide the finishing touch to take a space from meh to wow. And no matter what your style preference, curtains also add instant sophistication. The key to the trick is all in the layering. Layered curtains provide the best of both worlds by using a combination of sheer and heavier fabrics for custom light control. More importantly, drapery can be cost effective. Yes, I'm serious. Really, they really can. They're way more affordable than you think. Don't want to make an extravagant investment right now? No problem. The best part about our drapery collection is that they're available in a diverse price range to suit your budget, because elegant decor doesn't have to burn a hole in your pocket. Have you seen our new drapery collection, guys? Visit blindstogo.com to see all of our latest styles and order free swatches.
Yep.
Yeah.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Morris Pinckney was owned by Charles Pinckney, and Morris's mother, Affy Pinckney, was owned by Charles as well. All of these people are on this record and are West African from the Akan tribe. So OTK has a lot of explaining to do. I want to give a shout out to Not a Coincidence. I want to give a shout out to Sean P for this dagger. OTK, you cannot come back from this one. You shared this information. This information is public information. You cannot sue a damn person. You cannot sue anyone. You cannot sue me. You cannot sue Shasun. You cannot sue Sean P. You cannot sue anybody who puts this information up. See, this is your karma. Because the other day, you took up for the research guy when he tried to sabotage my family tree. Now look what's happening to you. Look what's happening to you. And Sharice, best believe your karma is coming as well. I told you. Nobody expected to find this. Nobody expected to find West African. This is how I know you guys are not doing your genealogy. OTK didn't even know who Affy was. He didn't even know who his ancestor was. Now, OTK is going to say, well, how come you're able to find my African? Or how come NAC is able to find his African, but y'all can't find your African? But guess what? NAC found his African, and I found my Africans as well. With the 1880 census that says my fourth great grandparents were born in Africa. So stop that. We are doing our damn genealogy. You just got caught out there. You got caught out there. And there's no coming back from this. You're a tether. OTK is a tether. And he has ancestry from West Africa. See, they're going to try to sweep this under the rug. But I'm going to keep showing the receipts. Let's look at the receipts. Do you see it? It says Afi, West African, Akan. Akan is a tribe from Ghana. What's up, my African brother? Because I also have African lineage from Ghana as well. So welcome home, OTK. Welcome home. Now, we found your African ancestors. Show us your Indian ancestors. Can you do it? Because we found the West African from Akan, from Ghana. Now, you got to put up the Indians because you think that your peoples, you think that Pygmy Island was named after your peoples. But Pygmy Island was named after the people who owned your damn ancestors.
Let's be honest. The rent-a-car industry is the definition of boring. Rent a car? That's why we don't offer a car. We offer the car. The cars you love for the prices you'll love even more. Sixth, rent the car.
The TD Cash credit card gives you choices.
Thai. Tacos.
Earn the most cash back in the categories you choose, like dining. That's how credit can be unexpectedly human.
His cousin, Charles Pinckney, however, became a Republican, and those were the gentlemen who followed Thomas Jefferson. And the tensions were so strong that Charles Cotesworth Pinckney disassociated himself, he and his brother Thomas, from their cousin Charles.
Let me repeat that. Pygmy Island was named after the people who owned your ancestors. Charles. Those people. See, this is why they don't show their genealogy. This is why they say, well, I'm not going to show my genealogy, but 111 True Searcher would show pictures of his mother, would show pictures of his grandmother, but won't show no pictures or no records, of his Indian ancestors. I call that cap. Now, since we are cooking them on an open grill, now it's back to the echo chamber. Now it's back to Block YK, Block NAC, Block Shasun, because they have been exposed. OTK has been exposed. His ancestors are from West Africa. Look at the paper trails. This is what he uploaded. He uploaded Maurice Pinckney's war records. We didn't do that. My book didn't do that. The email you gave me didn't do that. OTK did that. So OTK should only blame OTK. But guess what, OTK? You shouldn't be mad at NAC. You shouldn't be mad at me. You shouldn't be mad at Shasun. You shouldn't be mad at the Pan-Africans. You should be happy that you know who you are. You know you got African ancestors. Now he's going to say, well, look at those war records. How come it doesn't say they were born in Africa on those records? Because the other records doesn't say they were born in Africa. It just says that they are from West Africa. Simple. They have Ghana ancestry. Their peoples were brought from West Africa. That's all it means. So stop saying, well, how come it says the complexion on the war records, but it don't say African on the war records? How come this? How come that? Brother, we found your records. The jig is up. The jig is up. You have African ancestry, whether you like it or not. This is your history. I thought you was open to knowledge. OTK stands for open to knowledge. So why you're not open to the knowledge that you have African ancestry. Why? Now, you tried very hard to say that we stole your information, but we have the receipts that show you showed your own information, not us. So stop lying. Stop getting on live lying, because I will share this video. Sharice, stop lying. Stop saying we fabricated his tree. Stop lying. The records add up. Affy and Morris. Why would a name like Affy is uncommon? So why would Affy and Morris be together if they're not the same people?
Back in civilian life, I wear a toupee. But nobody knows. Everybody knows. Go, 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 go.
Nice fake o'clock shadow.
It's a summer balayage.
It's a toupee.
It's a hair system.
I love your hair system, Wade.
Rated R.
That's on Pick Me Island. Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. You guys have been exposed. Stop lying. Stop making it up. Acknowledge your history. Cherish your history, man. This shows that you can be an Aboriginal as long as you deny your African history. You can even have African history, but if you deny it, they still will welcome you. I bet you right now, if I say, yo, I'm not an African anymore, I want to be an Aboriginal, no matter all the papers I show that says I'm an African, no matter my DNA, all of that stuff is fake. And they will say, yo, welcome home, you're an Abo. These people are fake. They don't have no integrity. They are delusional. They get caught and they start telling lies. They start creating an echo chamber and all of that. You know what I mean? And I really wanted to read something from my book, but I'm a paraphrase. Be careful of places that try to censor ideas that goes against what they believe. Isolation is cult-like behavior. You isolate your followers from anything that disproves who you are. If you knew who you were and you had faith and you really, really believed who you were, you wouldn't have to mute anyone. You wouldn't have to block anyone. You wouldn't have to overtalk anyone. The truth will speak for itself. But the fact that you got to get up there and curse and mother this and bitch that shows that you don't stand on truth. You stand on lies. You stand on lies. And you censor people because you don't stand on nothing. And your beliefs are not solid enough to hear opposing viewpoints. This is a fact. OTK, cherish your West African ancestry, brother. Cherish your West African ancestry. And stop trying to sue the people who helped you. You should be sending a cash app talking about we stole your genealogy because you bought my book. Matter of fact, buy my book, y'all. It's called Grandma Said, Rise of the Internet Pretendians. It's on Amazon. In 3 days, you can get the hard copy. The paperback is there and the digital copy is there. All you got to do, support the channel, support the book. With that being said, it's your brother YK The Truth, and I'm out. Peace.
document
Oh,
over
hey,
here.
hold up right quick. Hey, what's up? Not a coincidence. What's up with it, homie? Why you got my motherfucking name in your mouth, nigga? What's up, homie? What's up?
Yo, you know why, bro? Because you stay
I don't even know
talking
you,
about
nigga.
something. Like,
I know why.
no,
I
I
don't
don't listen. You
know, nigga.
listen.
You tag me on IG,
See, this is
nigga.
why.
That's
This is why I didn't want to talk to you.
Nigga.
This
I'm
is
trying
why I
to figure
didn't.
out who
So
the fuck
answer
is
the
you, nigga,
question.
and why you
Answer
got
the
my
question.
name in your mouth like you know me or something, nigga.
See, look, you know, let me ask you the question now. I'm about to tell you why. Because you be fronting all this non-African shit, but you got videos talking about Sankofa tribe.
We're gonna call it Sankofa tribe, man.
Sankofa is a West African word.
Sankofa is a West African word.
So this is only 2 years ago. So where did you get this great revelation that you're not African? Because 2 years ago you was talking that African shit.
Okay, all right, let's talk about it. Hey, 2 years ago I was talking African shit. So Sankofa boxing was a boxing show that I was doing, a motherfucking boxing series. In that series, which is still up, you know what I'm saying? You can go still see that series. All of the stories is about motherfucking Indian information. All of the boxers was motherfucking Indian people. All of my shit's still up, nigga.
You don't say
You know
Indian one time though.
Yeah. All right, then,
bro.
bars,
You don't
nigga.
say Indian one time. You don't say Indian one time.
The
You say Sankofa tribe.
The video.
I know.
Okay,
I
so
showed,
let's deal with Sankofa. What is Sankofa, brother? It's in my ass, nigga. What's Sankofa? You on mute?
It's a Twi word for basically don't be afraid to go get your past. It comes from Ghana, man.
It comes from Ghana. You sure about that?
I'm positive
okay,
about
you
that.
said the Twa word. Who came with the top? Who brought them the Twa language?
Those people. Ain't nobody bring them to that language. Who brought it then? Who brought it then? But that's still listen. Those.
Hey, hold
people
on. Let me moderate this. Let me moderate this.
Why are you screaming Sankofa tribe? But you banging on everything African.
They say Sankofa me.
You are of African descent, brother.
All right, brother. Just hold on. Calm down, brother. Calm down. We'll get to that. What does okay? So what do they say? Sankofa me. You don't know where the word come from. You talking about Twa?
I just told you. It comes
okay,
from
you don't
Ghana.
know who brought the Twa. Okay, now let's go here. What does they say that it means?
I just told you. It means it's not taboo to go back and fetch something from the past. Like to look at your past. That's what it means, bro. It's not afraid to visit your past, bro.
Okay.
What does it mean? What does Sankofa tribe mean to you? No, come on, I'm answering mad questions, bro. Every question you ask, I answer. So now,
listen, bro,
why would you talking about Sankofa? So tell me, no, you asking me a question. Why would you talking about Sankofa tribe, but everything is anti-African, bro?
Let's walk.
What's up?
Sankofa ain't got nothing to do with no Africa, bro. That ain't really. Sankofa is a West African word.
Brother, you in the beginning of your show, you see now in the beginning, if everybody go watch it, in the beginning he says Sankofa is a West African word. That's what you say. This is your word.
You're correct.
And then you go, then you go into describe. Then you go to describe how you're going back into the past and looking at these boxes and identifying your ancestors. But you're using an African mind frame, and then at the end you say Sankofa tribe. What is Sankofa tribe, bro? I watched a couple of them.
You watched it? Okay, so what
you don't say nothing about? Indian.
Was we talking about Africa? Did we talk about Africa?
Yes. When you say Sankofa tribe, yes, you're talking about Africa.
No. The series, brother. Because it's
about,
6 series.
Oh, the series
I did 6
about,
videos.
Listen, they're about old boxes of African descent.
So we talking about
Africa. No, but don't change it now in 2021.
The video's up, nigga. I don't have to change.
I know. Yeah,
Not a coincidence. The videos are up. Anybody look up Blackbird Road series. The video's up. And what we was talking about? We was talking about America on there. We talked about Indian history on each and every last one of them motherfuckers. Each one is 6 of them up. Videos up. You ain't watched it. That's what happened.
No, I watched. Listen, I did, brother. I watched it.
Fuck out of here, nigga. Now let me tell you the reason why I use Sankofa. Now let me tell you. Hold on, brother. Let me tell you the reason why I use Sankofa. All right. So when I found out what Sankofa meant, I got it from one of my older homies. That's where he was at that time. But it was to go back. So when I did it, it originally started from hood documentaries. I go to different hoods I used to hustle at
and I talked to the old school doughboys and shit in them times that was on back then. And they was giving me the stories of how different hoods and sections were. I used to watch Kel Mack. On my first video I ever put up on YouTube, Kel Mack came and shouted me out. Like, hey man, do your thing, boom, boom, I like that. And so I used Sankofa because that's what the big homie from the corner had put in me. So when I went back to get them to tell their stories of the past, that was the best way that I can identify it, you know what I mean? Because it came from that vibration of what the big homie had gave me. And so it had nothing to do with Africa. None of the niggas that came on the screen talked about nothing about Africa. When I brought it into boxing and shit, all we was doing was going back in the past. So I used the word Sankofa, but it had nothing to do with Africa. All of the series are up. The Black Murderers Row. Y'all go check them out. That motherfucker got nothing but indigenous history. Soon as them hoes come on, them hoes got nothing but indigenous history of America in it. Then we go into the boxing story. That was my introduction to how I started teaching, coming to bring the history. But I was a boxing channel at first, so I had to, bring the mix the history in there with it to trick the niggas at first. You feel me? But that's how I got in, bro. That Sankofa had nothing to do with Africa. Nothing but, if you would say, it was a West African word. But we just took the meaning, you know what I mean, behind it. It had nothing to do with a West African prison, brother. You don't know me, but I'm
so basically, hold on, bro. I just let you go. So basically,
go ahead. You got the floor now.
Aboriginal or Native American word for looking at the past. There's no word that you could have chosen out of your own culture. Not only that,
bro, that's not okay.
Hold on. Not only that, but it's just the fact. It's fine that you use it, but you go so hard against these Africans or people of African descent. How it's it just mind boggles you how you think these people are not, when they call themselves African American. When you put your history out there, you put your own genealogy out there, you make yourself public. So you got people in you who you call in your family, like Buck Colbert. If you go look at his book, he specifically says he's an African American. He specifically says he was enslaved by these people, these Indian, these Native Americans. He makes distinctions between him and those people. Now, I think it was his son, you can help me out, or his grandson who also wrote a book who talks the same thing, African American. So it's kind of funny now. I see you in 2019, you talking Sankofa, and then now you see a little movement 2021, you're trying to jump in there with like, nah, we was never that. And you also, another thing that's funny that you do is you make it different from the Native Americans, them Asian looking motherfuckers. But in your clubhouse profile, you got somebody named Billy Powell or whatever, or something like that, or some Native American. You can go look at his paintings that was drawn at his time, and he looks just like them people from Asia that y'all took out now. So it's like you got Asian people in your lineage, you got Africans in your lineage, but you just straight up disrespecting all of them. It's just crazy, bro. It's crazy.
I'll help you out on that, brother. All right. See, this is what happens when you be on the internet. You know what I mean? Nigga get to guessing and assuming shit. Well, you got
ain't no guessing. This is what you said. This is what you said.
Let's talk about it. So when we did it we'll start with Buck Cover Franklin first. If y'all don't know who Buck Cover Franklin is, they were freedmen. They was in Tulsa, Oklahoma during the massacre. He ended up representing them, and he ended up writing a piece on the event that took place there. All right, he had a son named John Hope. All right, that's what he's talking about. All right, well, anyway, they were the Colbert family. All right, and so when he say they was enslaved, if anybody know anything about indigenous history of America, then you know that the Colbert family, who was of Scottish Irish descent, they in the Scottish Irish, they end up hijacking these different tribes. All right, and so this Colbert family that he's talking about, that they was enslaved by, wasn't Native Americans, they were mixed in. So it'll go back to damn, I can't think of the nigga name. It'll come to me. The Colbert that it started from. But James Colbert, my bad, turn up. James Colbert. His kids ended up becoming Levi Colbert ended up becoming chief of the Chickasaw tribe. See, you gotta go get your history, you gotta understand history. So when he's saying that, it was the mixed races was enslaving the other Chickasaw, the original Chickasaw. All right, now let's walk. Let me say this here. You said you
But
brought up
they call
Osceola.
themselves African Americans, brother.
Okay,
They call
with the
themselves
African
African Americans.
So what year was that, brother?
The year was what? When the book was written?
What year was they calling themselves African American?
So in the beginning, you can go right to the first chapter.
Simple
Hold
question,
on, I'm giving you the source of my information, which is your people's autobiography. So you can go to the first chapter. He says, my grandfather, Buck Colbert, was enslaved by Chickasaw Indians. Then he goes on to say he was the first. He was nigga. You don't have to. I read it, brother. Then he goes on to say he was the first African American to fucking practice law in that area. He called himself African American. The whole shit. He even says when they say words like state Negro. This was all the way from the late 1800s to the early 1900s. He's talking about.
So when was the first?
Yeah.
So they was calling niggas African Americans back then.
He's calling himself that. Your peoples is identifying that as that.
So he was the first person ever to make up the word African American. Then that's what you're telling me.
Of course not. But I'm telling you, your peoples is identifying African, and you're the most anti-African person I ever met. That's my question. Why are you so anti-African?
The book is wrote in the context of this time. Evidently, you're speaking about African Americans. That's wrote in the context of this time.
But that's what I'm saying. You go to say your people know who they was. They always knew they was. Nah,
So that was African. So that means since the book says African American.
If your people that came before you, if your peoples that came before you say they African American, you're African American, brother. If you're claiming that, I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, family. Look, you've been calling my name for this shit. All right, let's walk, man. Let's get to the OCO.
I'm just showing you how, brother. Just say you had a revelation. Just say you woke up one day. I understand.
Stay out for Google.
But don't act like you always knew this. Just say you woke up one day and you realized you
brought out a
Hey, Big Ab woke up one day too.
You brought out a source that said African American, bro. You brought up a boxing information, bro.
I brought up your words. I brought up your words.
Sankofa. It is a West African word, but where did they find the Sankofa from, though? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a drop on that.
Hold on. No. First of all. They already had that. Listen.
Sankofa, the Sankofa.
Now he go to distraction. He about to go to the Negro burial ground, African burial ground.
Look at it.
He's about to try to distract you.
He's trying to distract you. Nigga. You seen my drop on that, nigga.
Bro, I can tell you who did it. Yo, you don't even know who Fatima Jackson is, who did the DNA research on the shit. You doing surface shit, brother.
Hey, look,
you doing surface
shit.
You doing surface shit, bro. Come on, I already know where you going, bro. I know this whole playbook, bro. Bro, Sankofa was around before that.
You a drop and debunk it then, nigga. My shit up. Anyway, let's go to the Osceola report, since you a Google type of ass nigga. All right. And so my kinfolk Osceola and them fought in the Seminole Wars. All right, these was the Seminoles. Now, he said that Osceola was a Mongoloid. All right, I'm this nigga here. When I did the drop, matter of fact, I just did it on the Cowboy drop the other day too. I brought out Osceola genealogy and walked it down. Who they was? They was his ancestors really came from Cuba. All right, now some of them came from Cuba. If you know anything about Florida and Cuba, they had been going back and forth to Florida and Cuba. The original Wiley Indians, who they called the Wiley Indians, the original Gullah Indians. This was Georgia, areas of Florida and shit like that, the Appalachians. After 1763, the proclamation that most of them left. After the Treaty of Paris and shit, most of them left and went back, left Florida even, and went back to Cuba. A lot of them migrated over to Cuba. And so you get these Seminoles, bro. This nigga, his family was the governor of Cuba. And they end up he ended up marrying a lady over here, indigenous woman in America, bro. You don't even know what the fuck happened. That's why Osceola and John Hoyce was fluent in Spanish. Both of them was fluent in Spanish. They got reports when they got to the fort. There was some dudes who fought with him. They even identified the nigga as being Spanish because of how fluent he was in it. But he had his family. He had a side his daddy side, well, not his daddy people in them side was, I mean, his mama's dad in them side was fluent in Spanish as well. And then that was black people. Listen, I got the books and shit that tell you that these people was black people.
All right, so
what are you talking about?
This is what I'm saying. I'm about to tell you what I'm talking about. I'm about to tell you what I'm talking about. You see, he switched the whole Sankofa thing. He don't want to talk about that no more.
Man, look,
he
bro.
Switched the whole. Hold on, bro. I was.
Go give me some information on me teaching on Sankofa.
I'm about to.
That's how you gotta do.
Listen, I don't listen. I'm talking right now. Can I talk? Can I get the same respect I gave you, please? So he switched that whole shit. He don't want to talk about Sankofa. He don't want to talk about his people saying they're African American. He went to the O'Skelly thing, but he doesn't tell you that he was locked up and a man named George Gatlin came and painted pictures of this man. So I don't care what he's trying to say Spanish. Spanish could look black. It could look white. It could look Chinese. That don't mean nothing. Anybody can speak the language. Don't let him fool y'all with this.
It ain't got nothing to do with the language, bro. His family.
No, but that's
family was his family spoke Spanish. My nigga, what are you talking about?
There was a painting that was painted of him while he was sitting in jail. I know you know. I know you know it is. So that's a primary source, and you can see
that ain't no motherfucking primary.
That's a primary source. So that didn't happen. Are you saying that didn't happen? This is what I'm talking about.
That ain't the real pain. That's what I'm saying. That ain't the real pain.
So everything is revisionized history. I know, brother. I know. This shit is ridiculous.
Bro, you Googled that shit. Stay off of Google, bro.
I Googled it. Yo, bro, stop putting.
Then you Google
what you need to do. What you need to do.
And his goddamn logo.
What you need to do is stop putting so much of your personal business out there. If you didn't have you someone tighten up.
Listen, bro.
Right, that's what you need to do. You saying you come from these people,
African American in that time. Go give me some African Americans from that time, bro.
And what time?
And the time you talking about, since my kinfolk was the first person to create the word African American. Apparently,
I never said. Who said he was the first?
All right, bro, don't come
Who said he
here
was the first? No, I said your peoples claim to be African Americans. So why aren't you? That's the question, brother. That was the question. Why are you so anti-African if your people is African?
I'm not in control of the family. Then it's not me that can come out here and study something and go back and tell my grandma and my auntie and them that, hey, this is who we are. Now they know exactly who they are. You know what I mean? And I'm not one of these people who gonna come out here and tell you that I'm 100% Indian and I ain't got and I know what the hell happened here. You know what I'm saying? We have our burial sites down in Louisiana. We have 2 burial sites down there, one on 40 acres, another one on 100. On one of them, they have Spaniards. We have Irish. That's why I always talk about the Black Dutch here. We got Black Irish, Black Spaniards. We have Africans. I told motherfuckers that my grandma, her great grandma was mixed with African. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of flack from that in my community. Right. I'm not here to lie though.
Then you're black. Right. Just show me, then pull it up on the census that they're termed and classified as white. That's easy.
See, we're talking about Black and African Americans. We're not talking about this beef shit that we're on. We're not on this drama shit right now. We're talking about Pan-Africans throwing shots at the Aboriginals. A Pan-African came on here, our brother that makes our shows live for real. I gotta say, all of us need to like sneak together and throw this nigga like $10 because he's one of the only Pan-African boo-boos that come up here and put up a fight. People that just come up here need to see that. They need to see an African and they need to see an Indian and they need to see the debate so they could choose a side. Not a coincidence is a major factor in this community and people don't even know it. Goofy motherfuckers.
You put an ancestry link in the back chat. Do you see it?
I said the curator of the
Can
museum.
you
See how y'all missed that?
No. You didn't say that.
The curator is
not
the
a
museum.
coincidence. Do you see the ancestry.com link in the back, sir?
That's just like ancestry. That's like 23. So
before you hold on. Yo, this is why I put you in the back, nigga, because when the niggas just trying to talk calmly to somebody, can you shut the fuck up, bro? Can you just be quiet?
Do what you do because you're weak.
I'm talking to not a coincidence, not you. I'm trying to get something straight. So can you give me a minute to clear that up with him so we can get that straight? And then I don't give a fuck what you say after that. Not a coincidence. Can you please click on the link in the back chat and pull that shit up after you play this video so we can walk through, supposedly this is his tree. We need to be looking at William Wooten.
Oh, this is his tree.
That's what he says.
William Wooten, his son Shadrach Wooten.
He's claiming that this is William Wooten, the white man. He said he ain't white.
Not according to the census records, sir.
What census records? You ain't got no census records for him.
He said he go back to 1766.
It's the only record he got for him. Yeah.
It's a white man, I'm telling you.
1804. Oh, it's definitely.
Don't tell it, show it. Don't tell it, show it.
You this nigga, boy, he don't even know what he just did. This nigga rude word. This nigga's not. I mean, what's that dumbass nigga name? Smoke Hawkins, the second.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. That's my question. How did somebody live from 1693 to the 1900s?
1760. Yeah, he just skipped over shit.
Yeah, I don't know. No, that's just the record. The record is 1693 to 1960.
Oh, okay. I was looking at the wrong. I got it.
So Jonesy claiming that Black European descent. That's what he doing.
The royalty of it. You got that right.
What was wrong about the Wootens?
The crest.
No record.
Nigga, that shit man-made like a motherfucker. I'm looking at the crest. The shit's man-made like a motherfucker, bro. Hey, nothing significant about this shit. Ain't no policies.
Go and pull that up so we can get a consensus on your opinion. Pull it up so we can get a consensus.
Why are we pulling up your family records, bro? Why are we pulling up your shit? That sounds crazy.
I don't know. You should ask yourself that, bro. You should ask yourself that.
I'm asking you because this is your shit. Why the fuck can't you provide your own sources? That's crazy to me,
bro. If y'all don't see these white people,
so we studying and showing myself approved. Go ahead.
What?
This nigga dumb, bro. He's about the dumbest. Hey, this nigga is root word and
bro, I mean, understand with the weak ass genealogies and the weak ass American pedigrees, bro. Y'all are pressed.
All your shit is weak.
Why do he think people are pressed about his stupid shit?
Whose joint is we watching right now? Whose tree is this? I had stepped away for a little minute.
No, this is that link in the back that I had not to see pull the shit up.
So Wooten enslaved his family. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's all.
No, the Wootens had Slavics.
What?
See, nobody pulled that up either. I gotta run from that term like they don't exist. That nigga's a silly.
Listen, man. Wooten, listen, bro. Y'all come from this nigga's nut sack. He's a white man. He fucked one of your grandmothers, nigga. That's how the fuck y'all got here.
You got a European Y haplogroup. It's okay, man.
Bro, that's a nice trial.
It's okay.
40%. Bro, 60% of African Americans have a European haplogroup.
They got military records, bro. You're sadly mistaken, bro. And it's okay.
The stats proves me right.
It's okay, bro. It's okay. It's okay. There wasn't no barbarians running around in the 1700s. Just get real. Come on. They just coming out of the daggone black plague. Are you serious? But I understand. I understand, bro. You don't have an American pedigree, bro.
This nigga dumb.
You're an American, like a designer breed. You one of them designer breed American types. I understand, but I gotta run with that CIA timeline. Like the Jews, y'all are niggas like the Israelites and them over there, bro. That's how fake and fraudulent and staged y'all shit is. It's
What are
sad.
you talking about?
But when
They
you can, you
claim
know what I'm
that
saying, we
black
can go back and
European
you
shit
can
like you
call on
claim.
these names. When you can call on these names and resurrect them, it's just, I mean, it hits a little different. I understand the weakness and the fragility. You know what I'm saying? I understand, bro. You can't
I
stand on
understand that you
bloodline.
like using your vocabulary words this week, but it's unnecessary.
Vernacular, basically,
But I
very
gotta ask
expensive.
you
Vernacular is
something.
expensive.
I
Vernacular
gotta
is
ask you
expensive
something.
as fuck.
Diction is
You know
I
what
gotta
I'm
ask you
saying?
something. Where are you from? Where are you
try.
from?
Go ahead.
Where are you from?
Kansas
Where was I born? Where was my family come from? I was born in Kansas City. Been there 100 years. Previous to Kansas City, 1919, we was in Broken Bow, Oklahoma. Hugo, that
Your
part.
family
Like we
from
was down
Oklahoma.
in that area.
So you descend from people that were sold from Virginia to Maryland. I mean to Mississippi,
No,
and
they
then were
moved
shipped to
around. We was
Oklahoma.
never, so we always had businesses and doctors in our family. So there's no record of
Right? No, not according to this. Wooden on them, doctor.
Not according to this.
I mean, come on, man.
Well, read the according because we're gonna say that about slavery and servitude.
Dude, you
So,
say you killing this white dude.
Not according to
bro,
this.
if it's right on the internet, you don't know the trick of that system, bro. That's what throw you off course.
No, you have to prove your conspiracy, bro. William Wooten's a white guy. We can find his family now.
We just
bro, we can
find his white family. You kidding them?
Like I already told you, the royal crest is older than that. So any other white variants
so what does the what would a royal crest have to do with anything?
You can't do nothing about that.
What would a royal crest have to do with anything? You said you came to the Britons.
That's the bloodline. That's the bloodline status. What do you mean?
Who are the
Britons?
Williams? Who are the
niggas over there? The first niggas and kings and royalty.
No one ever
like
described them
Charlotte,
as niggas.
Like Queen Charlotte. I got a great grandmother named Charlotte too. In Blaine County, North Carolina.
Because they painted themselves blue.
After Carolina was equal found. I mean, so come on, that's not a slave. That's not a slave narrative,
You're running from something that's too easy to prove. You're running from something too easy to prove, bro. You need to stop reading those little funny ass books you're reading. It's talking about the Britons being fucking black. That's not true, bro. Nobody has any reason to lie about that. And there's no Britons in the damn there were no Britons besides the Welsh would have been the only ones to make some silly claim like that. The Welsh or maybe the Irish, the only the Gaelic speaking people who were still there. You know what I'm saying? In the colonial era.
You mean the Irish, bro? They're not the Irish like Jewish. They were the Irish.
It's called Irish. It's called Irish. It's called Irish. Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
Okay, well, make a claim. And then was niggas.
No, they were not. No, they were not. No one ever said that. No one ever said they were.
Niggas want to claim everything but
yeah, no one ever said they were. Why in the hell would you want to claim Ireland? I mean, more shit going on.
The Irish, bro, it was the magical people, bro. The Irish, bro, it was the magical people.
I'll make a snowmobile and zoom away.
Frosted Lucky Charms.
They're magically delicious.
You got St. Patrick's Day. What are you talking about?
That's some Christian bullshit. That's thousands of years later.
That nigga said that they was magical, nigga. That nigga said they was magical, nigga.
They Lucky Charms. Magic
This nigga said they was magical.
They couldn't feed themselves, bro. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, they had an affair
is why
they had the potato famine.
You claiming to be people that the British damn near starved because they were surviving on a indigenous plant, to be honest, because potato is from here.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. I'm trying to understand this. Are they magical because Lucky Charms are magically delicious?
That's what I'm thinking. They gotta be.
That's gotta be it. They magical because Lucky Charms is magically delicious. That's the only thing that would make sense.
To be an Irish person, that is ridiculous.
This nigga is Braveheart. So William Wallace and shit.
Another eyeball we done pulled up a slave master. He's saying that he was black.
Bro, nah, this is ridiculous, bro. Like, this not even fun though. This is ridiculous.
Look at that private chat, bro. I dropped that family crest shit.
Oh, what?
Oh, you found this saying the Wooten family crest?
Bro, look at the private chat, man.
Yeah, shit. The white people that had a slave, my family got a family crest. So what? Like they fucking crazy, bro. They all of them had family crest over there. Okay, so what?
It proves their royalness.
Hell nah.
Yeah, we trace that shit back to Dukes over there and everything, but they enslaved my family, so I don't give a fuck about none of them niggas. I don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah, they certainly wouldn't have anything. I'm looking at it now. They Anglo-Saxons. Those are Germanic people who came over there hundreds of years after the Romans, about 1,000 years after the Romans, to be honest. Yeah. Well, no, not 1,000 years. About 200 years. I mean, they Germans. He claiming that they the old Britons. You know what the hell he talk about?
716 to 737 is obviously a Anglo-Saxon place name.
Oh, he said because they got a black head at the top. Okay.
A black head at the top. Wow. That's a damn shame. So that's his people now because of the ancient. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Coming from Anglo-Saxon in the early 700s. Okay.
Yo, shout out for the super chat from Tunda. Good looking, bro. Appreciate it.
And it's something else, man. These albums be up here saying the dumbest shit, having the dumbest conversations in the world, and be patting each other on the back for saying this stupid ass shit. And then when they try to have conversations here, they end up sounding like a fool. But funny thing, they'll go back on their channel and act like they said something intelligent. You guys, come on, man. You guys got to do better, man. This don't make no sense. You guys literally rode the short yellow bus. I'm trying to tell you. Remember them portable classrooms? That's what these niggas was in them portable classrooms, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Callie, the nigga said the curator from the museum did his genealogy. We asked him about the curator. What y'all asked about the curator? He said the curator is the building.
Yeah, I heard that shit, bro. That nigga was fucking idiot, bro.
We should have left it right there, bro.
Nigga, that nigga was capping.
Teach one in the chat.
Whatever, boy. Oh shit. Hey, Vasa on one, yo. Shout out to Vasa.
The nigga said the building did to your genealogy. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Come on. This shit is stupid, bro. These niggas talking about magical people, bro. Come on, man.
He did admit that Wooten was an enslaver, right? But he lied about who he enslaved. He said he enslaved some what did he say? Some with the white people from Eastern Europe.
The Slavs. He's like, yeah, they own
Slavics.
Yeah, they own Slavics.
All this because they don't want to be. They do all this shit all because they don't want to be an African. So they want to try to separate themselves with the trans. You can't. You can't. There's no way to avoid it. It's so. Yeah, you know, it's so well documented. Like I heard Cujo, you talking about earlier. Yeah, some of the other Senegalese, some went to Louisiana, some went to Mexico. They were spread around the Senegambia region, and then you'll see it in the genetic makeup as well. But man, these people are something else, bro. I just sit back, I laughing at them now. I can't even get upset at the shit. This shit is fucking funny. You guys are clowns, bro. This shit is hilarious. You guys are.
He said, "Drop the StreamYard." He said, "Drop the StreamYard."
Okay, it's good, bro.
These are the slow niggas, bro. I swear to God, bro. All these niggas are dumb. These niggas are so dumb. I'm starting to wonder if it's mental health.
Y'all talk all that stick talk, but y'all throw a nigga down. Y'all throw a nigga down and then come up with these little ad hominem attacks, though. That's
ad hominem attacks? No, bro. If the shoe fits, wear it, bro. You're not intelligent.
No information. No, nothing. No,
I'm not attacking.
No.
It ain't an attack. The fact is an attack. Ain't an attack.
No problem.
Nigga, weren't you the one talking about magical people? When you the one talking about magical people?
Yeah,
magic girl, nigga. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Abracadabra.
You did say that.
Right, but you don't possess it, bro.
Jones, you don't possess it,
but you don't got your junk DNA is still junk. Your jump DNA is still jump.
Jonesy, you're not putting up a fight. You're supposed to show us how Wooten was black. You know what I'm saying? He was a black European. You were supposed to prove that. You didn't give us any proof. We looked it up and we found that he not even Britain. They descend from Germanic people and shit that moved in later on. So you don't even have a connection you have a connection to the British Isles, but those people came in later. They're not black though. You have to show us that they're black, bro.
Bro, if their descendants came out as that particular status or record, how would they come from anything else? There's no scientific proof that it can work in the reverse, bro.
No,
what are you talking about, bro?
The reason that they got black descendants is because their descendants had sex with black women. Is that fucking clear? That's why they had black descendants.
That's cloudy, but that's a story that you could land on. But if you can't put up the census record, if you can't put up the census record that shows them that part, then slave owners.
We can find his descendants right now that are white. So why are they white and you're black?
Right, just show me. Then pull it up on the census that they're termed and classified as white. That's easy.
Jonesy, is this your record right here where it says slave owner? It says Myrick. Is this Jonesy's right here? Does it say slave owner?
Entrepreneur, business owner, yes, Slavic owner.
No, that's a slave owner, bro.
Manager. Well, you got to break down slave. Y'all haven't broke down slave. That's why y'all ignorant as fuck. Slave comes from Slav. All words have an origin, and the English language is multiple older words put together. Y'all don't know that. That's why there's synonyms, antonyms.
No, that's not why there's synonyms.
Get y'all study, bro.
Bruh, look, I really know. Okay, English is a Germanic language that has more Latin vocabulary.
No,
because of the
it's a trade language. It's a trade language. It's a commerce language, sir.
It is now. That wasn't always the case. That's why we say lingua franca.
Oh, lies. Objection. Objection. You're in dishonor. Objection. Yes, it was.
No, it was not. England was a minor player in the game until the late 1600s. England wasn't doing shit.
England didn't even become Great Britain until 1706. Can we get a source? Can we get a source, please?
You know the history. You should know what I'm talking about.
I'm talking about justifying and substantiating your claim. You made a broad claim, bro.
That's not a claim, bro. That's not a claim. That's a easily verifiable truth.
Hold on, is Myrick's last name Easter? Is it Mike? Hold on.
It's easily verifiable, but nobody's easily verified.
Is his name Myrick Easter?
Well, that's his last name because you got Francis Myrick right there, Rebecca Myrick.
Oh, Myrick is his last name. What's his first name?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for too.
Yeah, what's his first name?
Myrick right
there. And where was he located? Where was he located?
Some shit. This is the treasure hunt. Help me.
No, I'm saying, where was he located? Like what state?
Yeah, are we able to click on that?
He said Virginia, then he said North Carolina. But you actually want proof that the Battle of Hastings took place.
Them two territories back in that day, they wasn't even really like the lines wasn't drawn like y'all are contemporary.
No,
so I mean, consider the Indian territory of.
You're really misusing those vocabulary words, though, bro. But
well, no, you have to look at them by the definition.
No. You're asking me for proof that William the Conqueror conquered England in 1066. You're asking me to give you a source on that. I refuse to. That's ridiculous. You should know that. You learned that in school.
I'm not even claiming that. That's pseudo history. That history is a daggum a psyop.
Why? Why would it be a psyop? Why would it be a psyop? I mean, how would it benefit anybody that to lie about?
Because the adversary wrote, produced it, disseminated it, peer reviewed it, and they're all nefarious forces. That's why.
Well, why is it that other kingdoms recognize it as well?
Rockefeller
you can find records of this happening. You can find records of this happening in Constantinople. Why would they be down with this?
You posing the question to me. Pull it up. You posing the question to me. Drop the link of what you talking about, just like I do.
Dude, I'm not dropping no goddamn link for the Battle of Hastings.
Okay, well,
That's
then
ridiculous.
you don't know what you're talking about. I can't.
No,
accept
you
what
don't know what I'm talking about. That's ridiculous, bro. 1066, the Battle of Hastings. I mean, that's what the King of England right now, he descends from those people.
No, man, Germans.
Well, actually, they would have been Scandinavians, but they would have been French Scandinavians because Rollo was granted
Slavic. Scandinavian, Slavic.
No. Slavs are Eastern Europeans. Scandinavians are Germanic people. They are Germanic people. Slavs are Eastern Europeans, like Russia and Poland and all that. They're not Germans. That's a completely different set of people. Russians are Slavs. People from the Czech Republic are Slavs. People from Slovakia are Slavs. But people in Russia are Slavs. People in Poland are Slavs.
No.
People in Germany.
Czechoslovakia, West Slavic, Polish,
Czechoslovakia is no longer a country, young man. So that's why I didn't name that one. I said the Czech Republic. Because
the names changed. Like Hindustan became India.
Now, Hindustan is still India. Some people still call it Hindustan. That's not a big deal. That means land of the Hindus. That's all it means. Just like Afghanistan means land of the Afghan. Uzbekistan means land of the
Uzbek.
Yeah. Turkmenistan means land of the Turks. No big deal. Next.
Okay. In America, it means land of the Amirs or Amaru.
What?
In America, it means land of the Amirs or Amaru.
Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
No, it does not.
Oh, that's why I can CNG.
No, it does not.
CNG is interchangeable.
No, it
you know
does
anything
not.
about like
No, it does not.
He really tried that shit.
Yeah, no, it does not.
I mean, it's fine. Like this is on record. I'm fine because this is on record. The replay. I mean, the truth is stranger than bro.
English means land of the underlings. America has nothing to do with that. What you just said, absolutely nothing. That's silly,
the breakdown of the last four, the con, the gon, the gan, however you want to pronounce that, depending on the phonetic little area that you're talking about.
But why are you making that connection?
G, the letter G and C can be interchangeable, and whatever word that you use. So when you say Afghan, it's Afghan.
That's true.
And the gan means something. Well, the can. All right, bro. You're unlearned. I love it.
No, you're right. That's true. That's true. C and G are interchangeable in some languages. Just like B and P are. Just like F and P are in some languages. It's not a big deal. Like some people say Farsi, some people say Persian. It's the same word. But so what? So what? That doesn't prove anything. And you're saying it, and you highfalutin, man, like you're really saying something. You don't be talking to some adults, man.
What it proves in this Western society, when you read shit that says Creek, and it could be Greek, but Greek would
no, dude. The Greeks didn't even call themselves Greeks. We get the term Greek from Latin-speaking peoples, the Romans. That's where we get the word Greek from. The Greeks didn't know, sir. No, sir. They were the Graikoi. And that's what the Romans called them. They called them Graikoi. And in time that got anglicized, and we say Greek now. That has nothing to do with a group of people in America called Creek Indians. You just call a homophone. Something sounds similar, you're making it the same thing. That's not the truth, though.
But their history over there that we know is fake. They made that shit up. That's why they added the years to the time.
Made it up for what? Made it up to fool you? They made it up to shit. I mean, you could talk about Constantinople.
Like the Bible said, they wanted to graph themselves into this endless genealogy. I'm in touch with my endless genealogy, sir. I mean, you can't do nothing about that because you can't prove nothing otherwise.
You can't give me your four great-grandmothers. You can't name your four great-grandmothers and four great-grandfathers. You can't. I can't. That's the difference. I do. I actually been doing this for quite a while, young man. I have quite a bit of information on my family. However, I know that you don't because of the thing you said about the white boy. Because you're saying that he's not a white boy. He found records on white people.
According to the census, the shit they allowed to get on the internet, allowed peer review.
Why would they lie about it,
and because they have to, nigga, they have to give you some running room for you to play games. But if you know how to do in-depth research, you know the words to use on the internet that give you different results. So you don't understand that little process. Using the antonyms and the synonyms in your search will give you broader results.
Jonesy, I got a question about your family tree, man. So you did this family tree?
This branch, you got a question about this branch?
Yeah, about these people, John Wooten and his son William Wooten. You're saying these are white people or black people?
And his grandson Shadrach? No, those are not Caucasoids.
Well, so okay.
It's virtually impossible in 1766. What are you talking about?
Well, well, see, on your tree, you don't have them in the 1790 census. I found them in the 1790 census. I found them in the actual tree with somebody who has more information on them than you, right? So this is somebody's family tree, William Wooten. You see his father, John P. Wooten. They actually have his mother, Mary, and his wife, Nancy. You see Shadrach right here. So we have Shadrach.
Meshach and Abednego.
Yeah. So when we go and find him on the 1790 census, as you can see, William Wooten and his family are listed as free white person.
Wow. And white was a status back then, not a color.
Should I look at the replay? Oh, please.
Then you're black.
Right, just show me, then pull it up on the census that they're termed and classified as white. That's easy. White was a status like the Mexicans do now when they come up over here, ain't it Jamaicans and all the rest of them. So see how y'all put it together? Don't try to do a contemporary narrative. Keep the same concept. Because the Mexicans come over here and classify as white, right? Because it was a status.
What you're doing, dude. That's what you're doing. You're taking our concept down and putting it on
the record reflects, bro. What are you talking about? That's what the history and the record reflects. If you go back and say study the time,
you're doing exactly what you said we're doing. Go ahead.
1766. There wasn't no Caucasians running around in 1766. If they put up a false image, I ain't got no control of that.
Who told you they were
bloodline? That doesn't fit in the bloodline.
That's even wrong. It
doesn't fit in the bloodline formulation, bro. That formula doesn't. That's not an integer that can be added, Sam.
Can you show him his white cousins? Not a coincidence. The white people he went to.
No, you can give me your second great grandmother on your mother and father's side, and we can check your mitochondrial DNA.
These is white people. These is white people.
All right, we can play cards. I got a hand of ancestors. Let's play my hand of ancestors against yours. We'll pull them out, mother for mother, father for father, and so on and so forth. Who's up for the challenge?
This is even him on the 1810 census, right? They listed as they listed as free white persons also. And I also found a record of a will. Right, so here we go. William Wooten, listed as free white person. They also have 22 slaves.
Oh shit!
So not only
workers, 22 workers in that business, huh?
So are these slaves?
That's not what slaves
are. Are these slaves white or black?
Bro, the slaves denote Slavic. Unless they was his kids or family members, the slave indentured servant would be a white person. So I'm like, okay. Well, she said it's not true. You're going to ask me, and then you're going to tell me it's not true. You should answer the question when you asked me first.
They weren't.
Okay, that's according to you. Who are you?
No, that's
what's your credential? What is your history? What is your family members at that time that we're talking about right now? Let's do that. Let me let you take yourself back to this time. This 1760.
Listen, hold on.
Let's deal with this right here.
How are you trying to make these white people black? If you got white ancestry,
bro, it's a free white person. That's not a race. That's not ethnicity. That was a status back in the 1700s. Bro, get real.
White person is a white person. The same white person as we know today.
Bro, and they're so not white. That's a social concept. It's a social because they were in status. They had the status. What are you talking about, bro?
Because you said white people weren't over here to a certain time point. You're like, oh yeah, these people, white people weren't over here.
Yeah, not to be having their names of prominence. Not having their names of prominence. They could have been a little slave worker, refugee, immigrant, trafficking.
What are these 22 slaves that they say they have? What are they? White, black.
Repeat that.
If you look in the will, you might find some of his ancestors' names.
Interesting.
The 22 slaves that William Wooten owns, are they white or black?
Bro, I'm dealing with the word. It says slaves. That denotes, based on the linguistics of slave, that's a Slav. That's the only thing I can give you. If you can prove something or pull something up that can send me
Would that
somewhere else, I have to go with that.
Who
are you
told
saying
you that?
that's a white person?
Bro, this is deal with the record. Keep on clicking. I'm sure you can dig deeper in the clicks that you can get. Let's see. Let's dig.
No, but you saying Slav and all this, like, what are they?
You want the definition of Slav according to this American language?
I just want you to tell me if they're white or black, brother.
Well, white or black didn't exist back then, so that's not something that I can even deal with.
What do you mean? Your people are listed as free white person, but then you're saying that it didn't exist. How? You're not making any sense, man.
Bro, the question is
I
nonsensical. I told you that free white person is a status.
When you looked at these
And so
22
back in
states,
1766, if you check back in what's going on in 1766, sir, during slavery, allegedly, there should be some easy records. If said slavery in the words in the context that you think about you should be able to pull it up right here.
Well, how come you
Slave
don't
was
have
employee, slave was killed.
it's a simple question. You keep saying Slav,
It's a
slave,
simple story,
whatever.
too. It's a
If you
simple click,
look
bro.
at-
That's
if you
according to the
look
dictionary. I'm not doing nothing else but going by the dictionary, fam.
Don't.
Slavism, Slavish.
Jonesy, if you look at these 22 slaves that your 1810 that William Wooten owned, would they be pale skin or melanated?
If his family worked for him, then that's the only determination that they could be, you know what I'm saying, a part of his corporation, his business. But as far as indentured service or workers, employees, those will have to, on the word denotes itself. According to when it was used when it came out, and late 17th century, West Slavish, Polish, Serbian, Czechoslovakian, Croatian. What are you talking about? Russian, Ukrainian, Little Russia, White Russia. Like what? But it can't be White Russia because there's Russian icons that are niggas. So if it can't say, it can't mean the same thing, sir.
Damn, are they? So you're saying they're pale skinned people? Okay, we're gonna take that as you're scared to say that they're white, but they're white.
Melanin deficient, dude.
Yeah, okay, melanin deficient, cool. So this is actually
he
a will.
said, Go ahead. I see.
This is a
Sorry.
will to Nancy, William's wife, and his first son, Arthur. He had his oldest son named Arthur. But if we go and look at this will, it's hard to read. But
And you know he made up two lies, right? He said, "Oh, slave means Slavic people, the people that were Slavs that white."
I said slave, though. No, I said slave originates from Slav. Nigga. That's according to the dictionary.
Said
So I
the
mean,
building did his genealogy.
You lying, nigga. I said the curator of the museum did the research and sent me
And
the
you
records that he
said the
found.
curator is
So,
the building, i.e., the building
I
did his
did
genealogy.
I did it. So, put words in his mouth, but that's not what the record reflects. Y'all running.
I know, but let's let the record reflect that William Wooten, these Slavs that he owned, these slaves, they are Negro people. As we can see, it says following one Negro man.
Then that would denote that they were family members or some kind of close associates. Duh. Don't you have people that help out your business?
No, you're making that up. First of all, you didn't even know this
Can't
existed.
be making it up. Can't be. Can't be, bro. That's the only narrative that exists in 1766, bro.
You didn't know.
There's no embargoes. There's no embarks on record in 1766.
No, we're not doing that.
Negative.
James Jonesy, chill out for a second. I muted you because I'm trying to say something and you over talking. Right. So when we go to Jonesy has an incomplete tree, right? He doesn't.
Bro, you're looking at one branch. What are you talking about? Fifth generation of one branch. What are you talking about? Incomplete.
And we're looking at the right branch because the people that we're looking at are white, according to the records, and they own black
white persons. That was a status, nigga. That's why they own. Come on, bro.
Own black people, as we can see in this will. One Negro man. We got a one Negro woman, a Negro girl. They just passing around.
Owns you too.
No. Right? One Negro boy. right, by the name of Amos. Another Negro boy down here. So they just passing around people as estate property, right? This is not family. This has nothing to do with family. This is property that they're passing around in a will. White people passing around black people as property. Somehow Jonesy wants us to believe that.
Passing down the inheritance to the white people's passing down the inheritance to the black people. Is that what you're saying? They spreading out the goods to all the
nothing of the such. Jonesy, you're done. You cooked
bro.
yourself.
You're not saying nothing, bro. You want to try to take something and make it something else in contemporary times when it's older than that. It predates that. And so if you're not going to go back in time to the situations and the lifestyle at that time, you're not dealing with the shit. You know what I'm saying? And genius. You know what I'm saying?
We know Negro.
You don't know anything. You're a legend, and you're claiming
equates to black
is
and
new.
African. We know the word
Negro refers to Indian. No, Empress Hobart already did that.
Same dictionary that you're saying.
Hold on. Empress who did that?
Nah, look, it just gets worse. Look, this is Jonesy's tree right here. We got, how'd you say, Shade of Red? Right? He has no sources for him, but he wants to make it seem like he's black.
What do you mean source? It says fifth great grandfather. But y'all want to go and talk about DNA match the motherfucker that y'all ain't never seen before. But now when the shoes on the other foot and it's a direct this is pedigree. Check out my AKC pedigree. Check out the word pedigree, bro.
I think Sister Betty did his genealogy. Look, so we got Shadrach. This is Jonesy's tree. There's no sources. There's no sources, nothing here. This is just got people's names.
There's records, bro. You got army records. What are you talking about? You talk stupid, bro.
Where's the records for Shadrach or Shadrach? Where's his records? You don't have nothing for him. But I found some records for him.
Bro, it's 1766, of course. Nobody. Nigga, you have records of your DNA, but you just let a motherfucker do an experiment and then y'all take it. But this is the direct ancestor that you climb the ladder of life, nigga, and you see who's involved. But you know they hiding it, so understand. You can't. I'm on square. The shit's royal, nigga, and the Johnsons, Royal Jacksons, Williams. White people did borrow. They do the identity theft, and name things. That's historical pattern. You know what I'm saying, for a certain group of people. But if you don't recognize that you was the ones that they wanted to come usurp, I could understand y'all's thinking, y'all's processing. It's limited, which is okay because you only are what you know. So if you can be something that you don't know. You can't
that's you, bro. You're projecting. You are literally. Hold on. You are literally projecting. You are literally projecting what you are doing onto us. You have no idea. You have never read about history, bro. You really have never read about history. You don't know how to use ancestry. You don't know how to pull up the census. You don't know who these people are whatsoever. You are freestyling and making up shit on. Every time you speak, you have no evidence of anything. You have not presented one source,
but you have no idea.
You have not presented. Okay, no, go pull a source. Any source,
bro. What's idea?
No, you have not.
What's on the table, nigga?
Bro, you have nothing. Everything you've put up, not a coincidence. It's already debunked you. The people that you were referring to are white people. White people were Europeans.
What's idea?
You put it. That's what he pulled up. You have been debunked.
Look. This is the 1850 census with Cedric Wooten on it. He got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black slaves. No white slaves. Black slaves.
Workers, you slave every day at Amazon, so it's not the contemporary breakdown and understanding.
Man, you sound like white folks now. They were workers now. Come on, bro. Why are you in such denial? We sitting here looking at it. Nobody's lying.
What are you talking about?
1840, Wooten's listed as white, and he has 11 slaves. I just showed you some of them.
Get it right.
Yeah, free white. Right. You sound stupid.
That was a biz. That's a biz. It's a biz. That's a business. That's a business designation. Y'all are silly. But go on.
No,
you're calling people names, but you're getting taken to school. Come on, man.
He even fought on the Confederate side. Like, you have no records, and so that's why you can make a tree. You can make a tree like this with no records. You just got names, because
or you can go spin the tube and send it across the world.
And we ain't talking. You can spit in the tube. That's what you need to do.
I mean,
So you
I'm
get
sorry,
more.
y'all haven't done no family investigation, bro. It's not important. Y'all family ain't worth shit. I'm
See,
sorry.
it's extensive. I've done that plenty of times.
Your family ain't
And
worth shit, but they
anybody
might
I click on, anybody in my tree I click on, I'm gonna have the record for. To show
So what,
how
man? I mean, that's a
they
flex.
do this. This
You
shit
from
is
fucking Kansas, dude.
I was born in Kansas. I'm not from Kansas,
Same
sir.
thing.
Okay,
Oklahoma,
Hey,
man.
nigga,
Kansas.
yo
I
yellow
got a
brick.
family. I got a family cemetery.
Oklahoma,
I got a
Kansas,
family
basically in the
cemetery in
same
Bladen
region.
County. I got ancestors.
That nigga
I've got
yellow brick
ancestral
road
land.
lead back to the Congo.
And that's what y'all don't.
You got
Got
ancestors
ancestral
in
land.
Virginia, North Carolina, according to this paperwork.
Bladen County, Bladen County Cemetery. Johnson, sir. Easy. Bladen County,
that
Isle of Wight.
European shit.
Hold on, you say so you can let that James. Where did that
Bro, I
name
mean,
Johnson come from? Hold on. I want to ask you a question. Where does the name Johnson come from? What's the name origin of Johnson?
What?
What? You broke up. What's the name origin of Johnson?
I said, give me a second. You want the origins of the Johnson name, the Johnson surname, which is breaks down to son of John when you go back, or son of William, Williamson, Garrettson, all the sons is just that's where that kind of concept started. But hold on. I thought hold on.
But
Just
what
hold on. Come on.
And not a coincidence. Why you doing that? Can you pull up another tab and pull up the Johnson surname origin?
Man, no,
Please.
that's a waste.
Please oblige. Please.
No, I know. No, it's not a waste. We already entertaining this dude, so we might have to go ahead and continue.
I mean, I
go
was
ahead and pull that up.
was enjoying the ancestry beat down.
Yeah, because I
Oh,
was.
that's going to continue. That's going to continue because this is all in his family.
That you was leading him into the black slave thing. That's when I set the hell up because I knew what you was doing, getting them to say they weren't black or they were Slavs, and then you could show in the records that they were Negro.
Yeah, we know we knew that was gonna be easy anyway. We knew that not a coincidence was gonna put this up. These dudes, once they expose their family, they always get exposed.
They gonna say,
Yeah,
"Oh,
you
that
see,
was family
scared to death to commit. Yeah, that was family my ass. These niggas is crazy, man.
That was his corporation.
He got that shit. He got that shit from was it Chief Holiday said that shit? And Fat Boy, what's Fat Boy name? That wrote the books. They both said that. Oh yeah, that's family. Who?
Callaway.
James saying that
Yeah,
shit,
Callaway. Yeah.
But these dudes is weird. Like, come on,
Fat Boy.
History says it all. Like, you point us to some white people trying to make it seem like these are some Indian, Aboriginal, black people. No, these are white people.
Indian nowhere in it.
Yeah, and that dude using definitely using white supremacy to talk. But I'm gonna read it for you, bro. So Johnson is a surname given a given name of an Anglo-Norman origin, meaning son of John. Name derived from Yochanan, a Hebrew name meaning God, right? Gracious Johnson, right, is the second most common name in the United States. Let's see where it says that Johnson. Let's pull it up. No, let's go even further than that, right? Let's pull it up.
And I'll drop the link in the chat so you can get the real history of it.
It is a common family name in Scotland. In Scotland.
The Scots, the first Scots.
English
and
Scots, yeah.
In the 1700s, wasn't no Pickle was writing on Scotland, sir. So
hey, man,
keep on going.
Hold on.
Keep on. You're justifying it because y'all think Scotland and Ireland, y'all think white folks, but y'all silly in the head. That's Tyrone thinking. But go ahead, bro. Carry on.
Scots, nigga. They enslaved so many black people. Get out of here with that shit.
Bro, what are you talking about? King James was of Scotland, nigga, and that was a nigga. What are you talking about?
James
You got pictures of this guy.
Scotland, nigga.
You know, he actually had a portrait painted of himself, right?
You really
King
think
James.
Black? Really?
He actually had a portrait of himself done. The dude's white, very white and gay, white and gay. But that's a guy that you want to be tied to, right? You want to be tied to this homosexual white man?
From the Hebrew Israelites, he got that from the
I know.
I didn't get it from nobody. This
dude backs a gay white man.
Pedigree, bro. You can't match the fifth generation like I just did, bro. You the one don't have an idea. You got a narrative in the CIA op. Like the foreigners in the little
CIA. Here we go with all the conspiracy shit, bro.
You gotta
no evidence, bro. You are a psycho, bro. You need help.
When you run out of
This dude is
options, bro, I
demented.
understand. I overstand, my nigga. You can't stand on your bloodline,
bro. You can't stand on your bro. Go get help. You have mental. This dude got to have mental health issues.
You
For real.
speaking
That's
from a point
crazy.
like grandma could be like weak lice hair, something like that. She's probably one of them haplogroups on the quadrants. You ain't got no real history, my nigga.
Insane.
You can't go back to Freeport, nigga. You can't go back to motherfucking
This nigga think that King James is black,
cities, nigga.
And there are magical people.
Yeah. I can't take it no more. I'm about to get up out of here. Jonesy, it was nice talking to you, man.
No, you know what? Not a coincidence. Keep on digging and go back and tell the whole story.
Oh, I got this whole shit. Like, he done fucked up. He did the wrong person in his genealogy.
Yeah, he did. Hey, yo, you done did way more than that museum did for him, brother.
Yeah, he done
Ain't the
fucked
building.
And just think of how you shaming your ancestors that were owned by that man. You shaming them. You claiming the man they fucking
Yeah,
hate.
he claiming to be the owner.
Yeah, they hated that man. They hated his guts, and you over there claiming him over them.
You talking about?
But you know what though, Cujo, you trying to just this man was claiming people are magical.
Yeah, I know.
This dude said that dude magical people. Do you think this dude is rational in his right mind? He's clearly somebody.
I think he's very young. I think he's a very young.
Y'all sound like some little fucking sorority girls, motherfuckers. It's crazy. Go ahead.
Yeah, see, like a man wouldn't say anything like that about another man. You see, so you sound like you're a youngin. I mean, it's okay.
Niggas sound like girls in fucking beauty shops and shit. But y'all don't propose nothing of yours.
Yeah, he's probably. You hearing this? He's probably a teenager. You got you talk. You talk like a teenager.
I'm reading the book of life. I'm found in the book of life. So fuck what the silly say. I mean, that would be. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
You still in high school, kid? Or you just got out of high school?
You're underling, bro. That's like peon. You know what I'm saying? You just need a little edification, my nigga. And the family, your mama and grandma.
So let me say this before we get up.
Weak mute strategy.
You talking about how we sound?
These $5 niggas.
And when he came on here trying to make he tried to make these white people black. He came on here just straight fronting, but we sound weird. But he don't sound weird changing his ancestry. Like, get out of here, man.
But that's what Abels always do, man. But then once I continue, when you notice how you see with Abels, right? All these Abels, once again, are conspiracy theories. They all think that it's some conspiracy.
Y'all see, we got another one, right? We get into their genealogy. I know, Sha, you out there, you seen it. We get into their genealogy, and it's just not what they say it's going to be. But yo, I got to get up out of here. It's late. Been on here 5 hours. Definitely appreciate y'all.
You got another one to work on for a while, man, to pull up some more stuff.
Oh yeah, we're gonna crack into this.
You probably gonna end up finding that'd be funny. You find an African relative, somebody coming directly from Africa.
Especially he down in there in them Carolinas, so
it's a good chance that he may have somebody directly tied to it.
You should take this as a learning lesson. You should be like, hey, thank you, not a see. Like, it's opened up for me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to believe this crap no more. Listen to autonomous history and all that. Yeah.
He just too caught up on the conspiracy theories and all of that nonsense. You know, the feel good thing. That's the only thing we want to do is
we got another Aboriginal body, right?
Yeah.
Hardline boss. Hold on a second. Hardline boss, bro. There are no black Europeans, bro. That's not a thing. Those people are African.
We could put Jonesy in the Hall of Fame with Smoke Signal.
Yeah. I knew you was. That's why I went ahead and muted because I saw you was walking it down.
Yeah, because I was quiet. I was looking at some things. I'm like, oh, I found them. Yeah, we got they definitely own black slaves. We can see them on the census, right? The slave schedule censuses. They got wills where they're passing around Negroes like it's nothing.
Yeah, and why did white become a status? You know what I'm saying? Like he's saying white's a status. Why did it become a status? Why was it looked upon like it was a status? Because of goddamn Baker's Rebellion. You know what I'm saying? Because to separate whites from poor whites from blacks, and Indians, to be honest.
Yeah, that's exactly that's the reason why they came up with the social
that's where the
contract.
white thing
Gabriel
come
caused
from.
a revolt too.
Mhm.
Facts.
They
Yeah,
had to
come
because
on,
we
man.
know that the wealthy white
up,
elite.
Gabriel Prosser.
There was a concern. There was a real concern about poor whites and poor Africans uniting because they had a common cause. So in order to break that up, they had to create this whole white and black thing, and it worked, and it still works today. And it works so well that we have a bunch of black people in America who hate themselves, who want to run away from being of African descent so hard. So they got to come up with these just phenomenal stories that don't make any sense whatsoever. These magical stories that are just don't work. And whenever they actually have to put up real information, they end up collapsing. So I don't care which one of you abos or anybody who thinks that they're not of African descent, put up your genealogy. That's why a lot of y'all be afraid to put your genealogy up, because every time you send it to Not a Coincidence, that Africa gonna go show up, and the last thing y'all want to be is that. All of you. Let me say this again. Every last one of y'all are of African descent. All of you.
All of you.
It's not some of them. Because some of them say, well, it's not everyone's story, right? They be saying that because I had this Abel tell me this like 3 weeks ago on fucking TikTok. He was telling me that's not everyone's story. Yes, it is. That's all our story. That's why we are a member of the same ethnic group. We are an amalgamation of many Africans, Europeans, and sometimes indigenous. I'm sorry, you don't want to be that. You don't want to claim that. Well, you have it's America. You can do what you want to do, but your genetics are your genes are your genes. You can't change.
All right, but on that note, we out of here, man. Peace. I appreciate y'all. Everybody in the chat, share, like the video. Definitely. Until next time, brother. Peace.
Hey. Talk randomly. How many of y'all ever heard y'all had Indian in your family?
Absolutely.
Everybody heard that before, right? Where did you hear it from? Who was the person that told you?
Our grandmother.
Once again, thank you very much, lady. I appreciate it.
All right.
Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Hey yo, these apples think they ick, but they not. Every time I look around, they be on TikTok. Every time I look around, they saying something pseudo, knowing it's a lie, acting like it's really true though. Harriet Tubman's real, Nat Turner is a hero. I'ma keep it a buck. Dan Calloway's a weirdo. I'ma keep it a buck. Caremio is too. The research lie, he could never tell the truth. That coward A1, he's a miss no more. Just give me a shot, I can miss no more. Just give me the rock, it's a must. I score. These apples need to see a doctor, it's for sure. Hey, Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Hey yo, these apples think they real, but they fake. Always on YouTube, we could never get a break. All they do is cherry pick, die at their own sources. Pick the copper color, but not the hair of the horses. And DNA is not real, it's only for entertainment purposes. Can't believe how many times I heard this shit. Can't believe how many times I heard the same shit. Asking for the slave ships. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said, how many times Grandma said we got Indian in us? It's a legend. It's a family legend. Grandma said we had Indian in us. Grandma ain't say we was Indian though. Stop taking Grandma out of context, man. Stop lying on Granny, man. Cause Grandma ain't say shit, man. You said it, man. You said it, man. Stop lying on Grandma. Grandma said.
See, we're talking about Black and African Americans. We're not talking about this beef shit that
Miro.
We're not on this drama shit right now. We're on Aboriginal TV's channel talking about Pan-Africans throwing shots at the Aboriginals. A Pan-African came on here, our brother, that makes our shows live for real. I gotta say, all of us need to like sneak together and throw this nigga like $10 because he's one of the only Pan-African boo-boos that come up here and put up a fight. People that just come up here need to see that. They need to see an African, and they need to see an Indian, and they need to see the debate so they could choose a side. Not a coincidence is a major factor in this community, and people don't even know it. Goofy motherfuckers.
What's good? It's your brother YK the Truth. Now another Abo dies by his own genealogy. OTK, the Pretendian, dies by his own genealogy. See, he got caught lying, saying that we stole his genealogy. He said that we used an email because he purchased my book.
And y'all lied on me because y'all don't even know if that's me. And if y'all can trace that shit back to it's me, it's only 2 people in YouTube that got my information. YK, because I bought his book, and the other nigga Jay from Round Table. So I'm calling the names out.
That is a damn lie. You shared your own genealogy on your channel 2 days ago. So nobody stole your genealogy. Now his genealogy shows that his peoples are from West Africa.
Africa is for Africans.
Yeah, you just have to come back because Africans is African. This is where you belong.
Let me repeat that. His genealogy shows that he has African ancestry. I mean, the boy is mad. He's ready to sue because he got caught out there.
Man, I'm gonna do y'all something bad, dog. I swear on my Jesus. Y'all fuck with the right one. Go ahead. I'm watching all this shit.
Yo,
for real.
Pick this one, brother.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this shit? Jay!
And this is why they don't like to show their genealogy. Because every time they show their genealogy, they're going to show their ancestors being owned by Indians.
Say freedmen.
No, I didn't say it don't say freedmen. I'm saying the Chickasaw didn't accept freedmen. They didn't adopt freedmen.
Yes, they did. They were supposed to. No.
He said the Chickasaw didn't adopt freemen, but the records is right in his face. Like, how foolish do you have to be when you're looking at the damn document, bro? They're going to show that their ancestors were slaves, and they're going to show that their ancestors are from Africa. Now they are trying to sweep this under the rug by claiming that we made it all up. But what OTK fails to realize is that he left a paper trail.
Why we not researching the name of that person and they ideology?
And this is my proof that this is Morris Pinckney, and he's buried in the cemetery. You know what I mean? You see it, colored infantry, Marine Corps. Morris Pinckney, one of the progenitors of my grandmama bloodline from Buford and all of that. Pocataligo Indians, you know what I mean? The Yamasee, You know what I mean? Shit, Eddie Stoll. Man, you got damn, I always mess the damn name up. What Wachasachi? Waka, how you say? You know what I'm talking about? Right up in there.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Morris Pinckney was owned by Charles Pinckney, and Morris's mother, Affy Pinckney, was owned by Charles as well. All of these people are on this record and are West African from the Akan tribe. So OTK has a lot of explaining to do. I want to give a shout out to Not a Coincidence. I want to give a shout out to Sean P for this dagger. OTK, you cannot come back from this one. You shared this information. This information is public information. You cannot sue a damn person. You cannot sue anyone. You cannot sue me. You cannot sue Shasun. You cannot sue Sean P. You cannot sue anybody who puts this information up. See, this is your karma. Because the other day, you took up for the research guy when he tried to sabotage my family tree. Now look what's happening to you. Look what's happening to you. And Sharice, best believe your karma is coming as well. I told you. Nobody expected to find this. Nobody expected to find West African. This is how I know you guys are not doing your genealogy. OTK didn't even know who Afi was. He didn't even know who his ancestor was. Now, OTK is going to say, well, how come you're able to find my African, or how come NAC is able to find his African, but y'all can't find your African? But guess what? NAC found his African, and I found my Africans as well, with the 1880 census that says my fourth great grandparents were born in Africa. So stop that. We are doing our damn genealogy. You just got caught out there. You got caught out there, and there's no coming back from this. You're a tether. OTK is a tether, and he has ancestry from West Africa. See, they're going to try to sweep this under the rug, but I'm going to keep showing the receipts. Let's look at the receipts. Do you see it? It says Afi, West African, Akan. Akan is a tribe from Ghana. What's up, my African brother? Because I also have African lineage from Ghana as well. So welcome home, OTK. Welcome home. Now, we found your African ancestors. Show us your Indian ancestors. Can you do it? Because we found the West African from Akan, from Ghana. Now, you got to put up the Indians, because you think that your peoples, you think that Pygmy Island was named after your peoples, but Pygmy Island was named after the people who owned your damn ancestors.
These car hacks are going to make your life way easier. If you need to increase the range of your car's key fob, place it under your chin. This is because your skull acts as a conductor, extending the fob's signal range. You can clean your foggy headlights with regular toothpaste. Apply it to your headlights, scrub with a brush, and rinse off for clearer headlights. If you're looking to sell your car, Carvana will give you a real offer in seconds. You will be paid right.
His cousin Charles Pinckney, however, became a Republican, and those were the gentleman who followed Thomas Jefferson, and the tensions were so strong that Charles Cotesworth Pinckney disassociated himself, he and his brother Thomas, from their cousin Charles.
Let me repeat that. Pygmy Island was named after the people who owned your ancestors. Charles, those people. See, this is why they don't show their genealogy. This is why they say, well, I'm not going to show my genealogy, but 111 True Searcher would show pictures of his mother, would show pictures of his grandmother, but won't show no pictures or no records, of his Indian ancestors. I call that cap. Now, since we are cooking them on an open grill, now it's back to the echo chamber. Now it's back to Block YK, Block NAC, Block Shah Sun, because they have been exposed. OTK has been exposed. His ancestors are from West Africa. Look at the paper trails. This is what he uploaded. He uploaded Morris Pinckney's war records. We didn't do that. My book didn't do that. The email you gave me didn't do that. OTK did that. So OTK should only blame OTK. But guess what, OTK? You shouldn't be mad at NAC. You shouldn't be mad at me. You shouldn't be mad at Shasan. You shouldn't be mad at the Pan-Africans. You should be happy that you know who you are. You know you got African ancestors. Now he's going to say, well, look at those war records. How come it doesn't say they were born in Africa on those records? Because the other records doesn't say they were born in Africa. It just says that they are from West Africa. Simple. They have Ghana ancestry. Their peoples were brought from West Africa. That's all it means. So stop saying, well, how come it says the complexion on the war records, but it don't say African on the war records? How come this? How come that? Brother, we found your records. The jig is up. The jig is up. You have African ancestry, whether you like it or not. This is your history. I thought you was open to knowledge. OTK stands for open to knowledge. So why you're not open to the knowledge that you have African ancestry? Why? Now, you tried very hard to say that we stole your information, but we have the receipts that show you showed your own information, not us. So stop lying. Stop getting on live lying, because I will share this video. Sharice, stop lying. Stop saying we fabricated his tree. Stop lying. The records add up. Affy and Morris. Why would a name like Affy is uncommon? So why would Affy and Morris be together if they're not the same people?
Back in 2022, I lost two very important people in my life. Big figures. It really wasn't until February of this year that I finally gave therapy a chance. And the cool thing here is
that's on Pygmy Island. Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. You guys have been exposed. Stop lying. Stop making it up. Acknowledge your history. Cherish your history, man. This shows that you can be an Aboriginal as long as you deny your African history. You can even have African history, but if you deny it, they still will welcome you. I bet you right now, if I say, yo, I'm not an African anymore, I want to be an Aboriginal, no matter all the papers I show that says I'm an African, no matter my DNA, all of that stuff is fake, and they will say, yo, welcome home, you're an Abo. These people are fake. They don't have no integrity. They are delusional. They get caught and they start telling lies. They start creating an echo chamber and all of that. You know what I mean? And I really wanted to read something from my book, but I'm a paraphrase. Be careful of places that try to censor ideas that goes against what they believe. Isolation is cult-like behavior. You isolate your followers from anything that disproves who you are. If you knew who you were and you had faith and you really, really believed who you were, you wouldn't have to mute anyone. You wouldn't have to block anyone. You wouldn't have to overtalk anyone. The truth will speak for itself. But the fact that you got to get up there and curse and mother this and bitch that shows that you don't stand on truth. You stand on lies. You stand on lies. And you censor people because you don't stand on nothing. And your beliefs are not solid enough to hear opposing viewpoints. This is a fact. OTK, cherish your West African ancestry, brother. Cherish your West African ancestry and stop trying to sue the people who helped you. You should be sending a cash app talking about we stole your genealogy because you bought my book. Matter of fact, buy my book, y'all. It's called Grandma Said, Rise of the Internet Pretendians. It's on Amazon. In 3 days, you can get the hard copy. The paperback is there and the digital copy is there. All you got to do, support the channel, support the book. With that being said, it's your brother YK The Truth, and I'm out. Peace.
People that just come up here need to see that. They need to see an African, and they need to see an Indian, and they need to see the debate so they could choose a side. Not a coincidence is a major factor in this community, and people don't even know it. Goofy motherfuckers.
Say that again. What you were saying?
I said, yo, West African slave trade fallacy is a Royal Society concoction in conjunction with the Rockefellers.
So when did this
The Rockefeller.
Hold on, when did this start? Can we get a date? Roundabout?
No, I don't have all the dates right now. I'm just pointing you in the right direction.
No.
Instead of you picking
that's
up
not,
a book,
that's not acceptable. That's not acceptable, brother. So again, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. Again.
Instead of you picking up a book by Henry
Hold
Clark,
on.
pick up a
Hold
book
on.
about the Rockefeller in the compulsory school curriculum.
No. So you don't have a date for us? Do you have a date for us? Yes or no? A roundabout?
No. Early 1900s.
So under your premise, before the early 1900s, there was nobody talking about they from Africa. Because you're saying we was taught that in school.
If it was some people talking about they were from Africa, they was probably actually from Africa. But they would be able to tell you about Africa. They wouldn't be vaguely saying they from Africa, brother. Like when a European says I'm from Europe, he doesn't say I'm from Europe. He says I'm from Germany. I'm from a particular province. I still got people out there, right? You know, when people say hold on. When people say they from Asia, they tell you where about from Asia they from. They tell you their province. They tell you they still got people out there. These people will confirm that they are indeed a part of their heritage. But you niggas who's calling y'all African, mysteriously, you have no contact with the people you say you descend from. So I don't believe you, brother.
All right, that's a great speech from the preacher, from the pulpit. But so if we listen to what Smoke said, before they created this school system to indoctrinate our folks in the early 1900s, nobody was talking about African. Well, guess what? Smoke Signal, he's been on the show plenty of times. He said that he is Chickasaw. He told us he was Chickasaw. So this is the Chickasaws in 1882. So in 1882, what are they talking about? They're making a petition. They're writing to the government because they feel they're not getting certain rights that they should be getting. So, but I want to point you to this one quick line, right? Because they acknowledge my bad. Damn. They acknowledge something that Smoke is not man enough to acknowledge. Now, mind you, this is Chickasaw Freeman in 1882. This is who Smoke say is his people, right? In 1882, this is what it says. Your memorials represent not only themselves, but also that class of persons known in the nation as persons of African descent, of which class there are about 3,000 individuals. So again, these are Chickasaw freedmen who are Smoke Signal's peoples, and they're admitting to being persons of African descent. Now, it's not just one person. It's not two people. It's not 100. It's 3,000 of them. So if we go by what Smoke said, this is before this indoctrination of the school system. So how are they coming to talk about they African?
Say that again. Say that again. Hold on,
This
say
is
that
be-
again.
This is before your Rockefeller school system conspiracy theory. This is why I asked you for a date. You said the
What
early
did it say? What did it
1900s.
say about the Chickasaw?
Hold on. Are you listening to this part first? You gave a date of the early 1900s that nobody was talking about African before that. I gave you something before what you're talking about in 1882. This is way before you're talking about. And we have the Chickasaw. And I don't know why you're acting like you've never seen this before. I showed you this plenty of time. You have the Chickasaw freedmen admitting to being persons of African descent. And they say there's about 3,000 of them.
That shit, blow that up, bro. I just need to be investigated.
It's been investigated. I gave you this shit
Lord,
about 3 times. I have a video of us talking about it. So you don't remember this? You don't remember this?
Yeah, but I got some additional
document.
information.
Do you remember this document? Because you're
Not
acting like you
particularly.
never seen it.
It might have been in one ear and not the other. Just like
You're really acting like you never seen this before.
Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I'm enlarged the print, brother.
What part you want me to enlarge? Because it won't. The whole thing won't fit in. So what do you want me? I mean, I already enlarged this one sentence I was telling you about. Can you see that better?
Would it say your memorial? What they say?
Memorialist.
Your memorialists represent not only themselves, but also that class of person known in the nation as persons of African descent. No, I want to go to the freedmen part. Where it say the freedmen?
It says it right up here. You don't see it? The memorial of Chickasaw Freedmen.
The memorial of Chickasaw Freedmen.
Yes.
And these freedmen were supposed to be Chickasaw?
Yes. Chickasaw and Choctaw.
Chickasaw and Choctaw, right?
Mm-hmm.
The freedmen were never adopted into the Chickasaw Nation or acquired any rights depending on such adoption. So there basically wasn't no Chickasaw freedmen. If you was a Chickasaw, you was a Chickasaw, brother. And my great-grandmother was a Chickasaw. So there was no freedmen adopted into that particular nation, brother. So yeah, you can take this garbage off the screen.
So why on your doors rolls of your ancestors it says that they're Chickasaw freedmen?
The freedman part is a complete fallacy because the Chickasaw never adopted freedmen into their tribe, brother. So if you are a Chickasaw,
Smoke signal. It says it on the record, smoke signal.
Brother.
He got that shit from that Kamal nigga. I just heard that Kamal dude talking about that.
You know what? He fucked up now. Watch this, yo. See, now he pissed me off. So I gotta go a step further.
Smoke signal, like getting his ass whooped on here, boy.
I'm gonna go a step further because, right? Oh, let me see something. Now watch this. Now, smoke signal, you gonna make me go and find your people? Huh?
Please do.
All right.
Oh, she ain't on there.
Nah, she is on there. I think I found it right here. I think I found it. Birthday 1892, James, Lizzie Young. I think this is one there.
Yeah, 1892.
Yeah, this is the one I was looking at before. Yeah. I had the wrong card number, but let me see. Can y'all see this? So as we clearly could see, it says Chickasaw Nation Freedmen Road. Remember, he tried to say that it don't say freedmen.
No, I didn't say it don't say freedmen. I'm saying the Chickasaw didn't accept freedmen. They didn't adopt freedmen.
Yes, they did. They were forced to. No. They were forced to. They was forced to, right, by the American government, or they was gonna lose certain things they had. But guess what we could see on Smoke Signals Family's Dolls Rolls? What we could see on his application. What does it say here? Slave of.
Yes.
They tell you who they was enslaved by.
Slave of who?
It says, I think it says Lucy Hawkins.
Lucy Hawkins. That's what it looked like.
Lucy who?
Like. Hawkins.
Lucy. Lenny Hawkins.
It looked like a Lucy. I don't know if it was, or it could be Lenny. It could be a Lenny Hawkins, yeah. Yes. So your Indian family was enslaved by Lenny or Lucy Hawkins. How do you feel about that, brother? Yeah. No, actually, on the record it says Lucy. It says Lucy Hawkins on there. It's Lucy. That's what they got to translate as, Lucy. How you feel about that, brother?
I say further investigation is required.
Of course it is. Right, that's your favorite thing. So
true statement, brother.
All right, so on the back of the card, right? They got something else. So let's look. So on the back of the card, right? This card is for James Young, right? So they got James Young here, and they're listing the James Young family. So this is James Young. He's the person who this card is about. Then they got his wife, right? And then they got his kids, his son, daughter, or daughter, son, daughter, son.
Who is he? He's supposed to be the slave of Lucy too?
No, he was not at this time, because this is at a later date. This is after slavery, brother. Right. So we got James Young, who was enslaved by Lucy Hawkins. Now on the back of the card, here we go. So we got, I think, to say Jim Young, which would be James' father. So name a father, James Young. And then they even tell you who the father's owner was. I can't make this out. Right? And then they have James Young mother, right, with Edel Young. Right? And then they also tell you who she was enslaved by. She was also enslaved by Lucy Hawkins. So you come from a long line of enslaved people on both sides, or whatever side.
Yeah, they look good on paper.
On paper, this is it, brother. You can't keep denying these records that you showing us.
No, I'm about to find out about Lucy Hawkins.
You need to.
Yeah. Until I can find out about Lucy Hawkins, I can neither confirm nor deny, my nigga. Because Lucy Hawkins got to turn out to be a Native American slaveholder, right? To substantiate that particular piece of paperwork right there.
Lucy Hawkins is a Native American slave.
No, you don't know that.
Family.
You don't know that, but you do not know Lucy Hawkins, bro. You do not know Lucy Hawkins.
What do you think Lucy Hawkins is? She's white? What is she?
I don't know what she is. I'm telling you, I don't know. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm telling you, I don't know what Lucy Hawkins is, and I'm also telling you, you don't know what Lucy Hawkins is. Because you just got a name. You got a name up there that just says, what? Slave holder or whatever, slave owner. That's not identifying Lucy Hawkins as anything else but a slave owner. It don't even say whether or not she was a Chickasaw.
But it's definitely saying that she enslaved the Yo people, right?
Well, she was a member of the Chickasaw Nation. She was a member of the Chickasaw Nation, regardless.
No, it don't say that though, brother.
I mean, she's being listed. She is listed on a Chickasaw Nation.
I'm not the dude that you can walk on a leash, my nigga. The document doesn't say that. Show me that on that document, brother.
So
you can't do that. What are we talking about?
Why would they say Chickasaw Nation if she's not in any way affiliated with the Chickasaw Nation?
Brother, all I'm saying is this is a random name that says slave owner. Additional information is required. It's dead on it.
What other additional information would you need?
Plenty of additional information, like her stock, who was her father, how did she acquire slaves?
She probably bought it.
I'm just saying. That'll be some pivotal information to substantiate a claim, my nigga. Other than that, I'm looking at words on a piece of paper.
I mean, that's not a claim, though. That's like evidence. It's not a claim. That's actual evidence. So you need to look into it and dispute it instead of just writing it off on paper. It's ridiculous.
No, I said additional information is required. I ain't writing nothing off. You niggas is trying to make up a narrative surrounding this random ass name.
Why would she be listed with the Chickasaw Nation?
Coupled with the fact that
why would she be listed with the Chickasaw Nation if she wasn't Chickasaw?
The Chickasaw didn't adopt freedmen into the tribe.
They did. That's why they have door rolls. They had the doors rolled.
Man, those people paid to be on the Dawes rolls, bro. What that mean?
So your people paid to be on the Dawes roll?
I'm just saying it was people paid to be on the Dawes roll. That's what I'm saying. So how valid can it be? What does that prove? You have people that was not Indians paid to be on there, brother. What does that prove?
Did your people pay to be on?
No, they don't prove that.
So why are you bringing up?
But we know for a fact people paid to be on the Dawes roll.
Oh, show me somebody who paid to be on the Dawes roll.
No, okay. Let me pull that up for you.
I want to see an actual person who paid. Don't show me something that said people paid.
It's like I want to see Lucy Hawkins. I feel you.
Listen, I did my job. I showed your people on the Dawes roll with their slave master, and it said freedmen. Like what else? What else could you do?
Mm-hmm.
Your people are freedmen. On the records, it tells you who you was enslaved by. So you're just the one that's in denial, brother. It's terrible.
Right.
Share my screen, bro.
I don't see nothing up.
Hold up, let me pull it up. You see that?
Go.
Do you see that, brother? Hello. Yeah, I guess you do see it.
No, I see it. What's your point?
It may be fashionable. It may be fashionable. But it was also trendy 125 years ago when people paid $5 a piece for falsified documents declaring them native on the Dawes rolls, bro. Since y'all love paperwork so much.
So that's definitely not what I asked you for, though.
I'm just saying.
That's not what he asked you for. I mean, we could have done that. I mean, we've all heard the same thing.
Yeah, we know that. That's what I said.
Well, what I'm saying.
You show me anybody who did that.
What I'm saying.
I'm amazed you think we wouldn't have known what a $5 Indian was.
Well, you was acting like you didn't know. Now
come on, man. That wasn't what. That's why nigga wanted to ask you that.
Exactly. Because we know that already. But can you show anybody? Or you just going by what people tell you?
No, I'm not just going by what people tell me. What I'm saying, that alone plants a shadow of a doubt, bro.
How? You showed it? You're showing a fucking Google search, brother, and you don't even go into the actual article. I'm simply asking, can you actually show anybody? Can you actually show anybody who actually paid $5?
There was an excerpt from the actual article, brother. There was an excerpt from the actual article.
And you read from the top Google search, brother. That's what you did. We seen you.
You don't get it.
We seen you.
What
No, he
need
doesn't
was
get it, Cujo.
What
He
need was
really
there to go
doesn't
any
get it.
further? What need was there to go any further?
No, you know what we don't have to do? We don't have to go any further than this right here. Right?
You don't have to go no further than that.
So wait,
so
how do you explain this?
Them not your folks, brother. You don't have to go no further than that. You can be satisfied with what that piece of paper say, my nigga.
So how many times Smoke Signal came on here and called us slaves and all types of shit?
All right, it was sickening, actually.
And meanwhile, he actually. So now look, we identified 2 slave masters who own this man's family. 2. So the white guy, we can go and find him. I forgot his name.
Let me know you get to. You know you come off that pulpit, my nigga.
I'm just saying, you gotta. We doing a lot of ancestry work for you, brother. We helping you with this reparation case. For real.
It's a win.
Okay, so y'all don't know that family means a house of servants.
No, you're not doing
Y'all didn't know that?
Oh man, how?
Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that Negroes classify some of their family members as slaves when they?
Okay, so Smoke Signal, show us how Lucy Hawkins is your family member, because she owned y'all.
Wait a minute, hold on. I didn't say Lucy Hawkins was my family member.
Lucy owned y'all.
I said, did you know that there was Negroes, right, who?
Of course. Did you know that Lucy Hawkins owned James Young? Did you know that?
It's a possibility. It's a possibility.
How is it a possibility when y'all say y'all was never enslaved? And y'all the slave masters. So how the fuck is that the possibility?
The head of the household was considered the master of the house.
So Lucy,
everybody in the household, under the head of the household, was considered servants, brother.
So Lucy was the head of your household.
So it's quite possible that Lucy Hawkins is related to all them other people, including James Young, including Matty Young.
So, like he said, you're saying that you're related to. You just saying you weren't saying it. So you are saying that you are related to Lucy Hawkins. Them your folks.
No, I'm saying that's a possibility. That's what I'm saying. Because I understand.
So look, Cujo, he's not really saying anything. He's not saying anything. Do we understand that?
Yes, we do.
Because he makes a statement, then we'd be like, okay, so this is what you're saying. They'd be like, well, no, I'm just saying it's a possibility. So you're really not saying nothing. But we have this tangible evidence in front of our face.
What does the tangible evidence say?
That says that your people are freedmen, and they're freedmen because they used to be enslaved. That's the evidence. And we have the name of the slave master.
I understand that. Are you aware that Indians were also enslaved, brother? Are you aware that Indians were also enslaved, brother?
Of course.
Yes, but guess what?
Okay,
freedmen.
All right.
Hold on. Look. No.
What are we saying here, my nigga?
This is what we're saying. Remember, we started this Chickasaw conversation because we were showing what the Chickasaw was doing in 1882. And what they was doing was writing to the federal government, talking about they're not getting the rights that they were supposed to get because as they were supposed to get from the 1866 treaty. These people are claiming to be persons of African descent, being enslaved by these Native Americans. Right? So this is let's just set the tone. This is what we're talking about. So now when we go to your family records, we actually see this. We see this. Do you not understand that? We see these people talking about they used to be slaves, and we actually have records of your family, guess what? Used to be enslaved.
Let me know when you get through.
I'm done. You should be too.
Are you saying emphatically that Lucy Hawkins is a Native American that owned my ancestors? Are you saying that?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Fuck it. I'm saying
now I need you to now that you can look, now that you acknowledge that, I need you to prove that Lucy Hawkins is indeed a Native American.
Look up Lucy Hawkins.
Hold on. We don't even gotta go there. I
mean, it's obvious. She's listed on the Chickasaw Nation.
What I need you to do is stop telling me what's obvious and prove to me that Lucy Hawkins is indeed a Native American, brother.
Listen. The only people owning slaves in Indian territory was Indians. Wasn't no Negroes. I'll tell you that. So let's go.
You telling me that based on what, brother?
Prove to me in Oklahoma that Negroes was owning Indians or whatever you want. You say Indians and Negroes the same thing, but
right, basically.
So
different classifications of the same people. Just like I gave you the example of the Crips and Bloods, you have different identities of the same people. I know. Terrible. Yeah, different identities of the same people, my nigga.
They certainly didn't think so. The Indians, they didn't agree with that, and they still don't.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna come back with a full dissertation on what's that lady name? I hope y'all got her name right, Lucy Hawthorne.
Oh no, get it right. Hawkins.
Do they got a birthday up there for her? Do they got a birthday for Lucy Hawkins?
No,
it's gonna be hard to find a loose Lucy Hawkins. That name sound like it would have been very common back in those days.
Why does it sound like that to you?
Yeah, Lucy Hawkins, that shit sound common as hell for them days. Old school name in the old times. Come on, brother.
Man, I think so too. I just asked you why you thought that.
This is like Doris or Dorothy. Nigga, this name so damn common back in them times.
Oh, Maddie, like your grandma, who was owned by Lucy.
who could have possibly been the head of a household, also a Negro.
It could not be.
Why would a woman be a head of a household?
Show us how it's possible.
Are you saying that there were no women head of the household, brother? What you talking about? What you going on?
I said not when a man, not when an adult man was there.
If the property was passed down to her, she would be the head of the house.
He just said not when an adult male was there. What are you talking about?
Who was the adult male we talking about?
You got James,
older brother.
You got James there. What are you talking about? James is there. The Dawes role is about James, right? He is the head of the household. The first person, James, right here, he goes on here. So everything is about the relationship to him. So, like,
are you saying he was the head of the household after he became a freedman, right? That's what you saying?
Yes, he was born. Listen, this is in I believe 1902. So he's 40. He's 38 at the time. Subtract that. Yeah. I don't know what you're trying to get to. He became free, and this is the enrollment for him in the Chickasaw Nation. Like, what is so difficult to understand?
Spell it. Lucy Hawkins.
Man, sound it out.
A thorough investigation will begin on Lucy Hawkins. You niggas gonna learn today. Challenging a motherfucking Aboriginal. You niggas gonna learn today.
I haven't learned yet, brother.
we aren't challenging an Aboriginal.
Yeah, that's not what we do.
Yeah, you're not an Aboriginal. I can't even give you that much in the argument.
You're not an African, brother.
Okay, we
So
all
I guess we both learned something today. I'm not an Aboriginal. You're not an Aboriginal.
I did. I didn't learn anything just now. We've actually had the conversation before. I remember. I did learn something.
Yeah, and I remember you couldn't prove you was an African either. I remember that much.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, I know. I'm the king of the moon. If you were African, I'm the king of the moon, my nigga. It sounds good, but how do you go about proving it?
I don't even. Hey, I would like to see you disprove it. I mean, the onus is on you to disprove. I don't have to prove anything.
No, you don't. All you got to do is say
I don't have
it.
to prove anything.
That's right.
No.
All you got to do is say it.
All I have to do is accept easily verifiable world history. I'm not just talking about history of the United States. But nothing would create the current world we live in if not our history. So today speaks for the accuracy rather of history. Today speaks. I mean, your fictive, your belief makes no sense. You know, how does that fit in? Like, that's why I always ask you, man. Just give me a chronology. Let me know, like, when did this happen and when did that happen? You know what I'm saying? Y'all act like 200 years was so long ago. You should know. Let us know so we can have something to actually talk about instead of slowly embarrassing you. Like,
let me know when you get through, brother, because you rambling like a mother.
Yeah, I do at times. I apologize. Go ahead.
Now, you saying 200 years wasn't so long ago. Then how is it that you have completely forgotten?
I think I found it. I think I found it. Nobody forgot anything. I think I found it. So one thing we'll notice, right, when it comes to Lucy, right, and so this is smoke signals, right? Maddie Young. We clearly here we see Freedman.
Right.
Freedman, right? When we get to Lucy, what do we see? By blood. Right? Smoke signals, Chickasaw Records. His say Chickasaw Nation Freedman Road. When we get to Lucy, what does her say? It don't say Freedman. It just say Chickasaw Nation, Chickasaw Road, not including Freedman. When we look at Lucy's road, right? When it comes to blood, it says full-blooded, right? There is no placeholder for last owner. Wanna know why? Because she wasn't or doesn't come from people that was enslaved. Smoke Signals family does. We can clearly see the differences. This man is in just denial. It's sad.
I'm in denial of what?
You're in denial. That woman is a Chickasaw Indian.
Is she a Native American?
Yes.
Okay, there you go to semantics and shit.
Yeah, she's a Native American, yes.
How you proving it again?
Because she is part of a Native American tribe and she's listed by blood.
Okay, that sounds like words on the paper. Like how we proving this again?
Hey, you didn't see that? What he just told you? I mean, how are you disputing it?
Brother, can we get an image of Lucy Hawkins? That will confirm. That will confirm.
Out of here, man.
Yeah,
we showed you an image of your grandfather. It didn't confirm nothing for you. We showed you that to him. We showed you. It didn't confirm shit for you. Like, come on, man. Stop with the
Nah,
bullshit.
like
You're gonna keep
what
moving the
year?
goalpost further and further back.
Yeah, I'm saying in 1888, cameras was very prominent, my nigga.
I mean, they weren't that prominent. I mean, they were known about, but everyone didn't have access to camera.
I'm pretty sure a slave owner. I'm pretty sure a slave owner would have had access to a camera, my nigga. If they can have slaves, they can have a camera.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that a picture would have survived, though, bro. That don't mean that a picture would have survived. Anything can happen for pictures to be lost. I mean, I've lost pictures over the
Anything could happen to the proof, right?
The proof.
Yeah,
I
anything
mean,
can happen
what?
to the proof.
I mean, there's no need for any proof. You're the one. See,
No, there's need. There is need for proof.
Proof is subjective.
There is need. There is need for proof.
I'm convinced.
Just because you convinced, I'm not convinced.
So why aren't you?
Because I'm not.
Why are you not convinced?
I need to see what Lucy Hawkins looked like. Because y'all making some outlandish claims right here.
Outlandish.
Y'all saying y'all know Lucy Hawkins.
Oh my God. So what are you saying? What's your point of contention? You're saying she was a black person?
Yeah, I'm saying she's definitely a Negro. If y'all saying she's Native American based on what's on this paper, I'm saying based on what's on the paper, she definitely a Negro.
There may be more records. Maybe she even look deeper into that. Look at her mother. Your mother still had the Indian name and all that shit.
You see it, right?
And it's wild because just like a lot of black people in general, you're pretending to be your slave master. You know what I'm saying? You're pretending to be your slave master. That's exactly what you're doing.
You're pretending to be a slave. Which one is worse?
I'm not pretending to be.
Yes, you are.
I am not a slave. I could not put that on myself. I'm not. That's something. But me, like you, we both descend from people who were enslaved. You know, according to this, we look at it.
Yeah, I'm glad you straightened that out. You're according. According to that. You're according to that.
Well, I should have said in concord, just to try to sound slick. Happening at the same time. Yeah. You're in denial.
No, I'm Indian, not in denial. Indian. I'm Indian.
No, that woman, Lucy Hawkins, is Indian. Yeah, she's Indian. See the difference? She's a Chickasaw.
Just like my great grandma.
Not according to this. This disputes that. Not by blood, at least.
Because I have yet to see a Native American dominate a Negro in any capacity.
The world doesn't work on what you
in any area of human endeavor, activity.
The world does not work
Any
on what
area of human endeavor, I have yet to see a Native American dominate a Negro.
So how was your peoples enslaved by Native Americans? Then? Please tell us.
This is what I'm letting you know. I have yet to see a Native American dominate a Negro.
We got the record right here, brother. What are you talking about?
You got words on a piece of paper.
You
got words on a piece of paper, and I didn't see Native nowhere on that piece of paper.
You don't need to see Native.
I got to see Native. At least show me Native American on there.
See, look,
I'm seeing an Indian. I'm saying an Indian and a Negro. I'm saying an Indian and a Negro is the same thing, but not a Native American. A Native American is a mestizo hybrid, straight hair fairy beast.
Let me talk to Cujo for a second.
Yeah, talk to Cujo. So talk to somebody that agree with you in your echo chamber. Cause I object.
You're hilarious, man. Right.
This dude is crazy. So if we go by smoke signals logic, right? He's saying it has to say Native American, But don't they say that they got reclassified and Native Americans took their place and it happened around this time?
Yeah.
Right? So
yeah, they said it.
So right, that they say like this is the 5 civilized tribes. Remember, he brought up the $5 Indians and all this other stuff. So he should already understand that there is these other people who aren't him, who are already being called Indians, right? Or Native Americans, because they say this happens anyway. This happened. So he can't even fight that part if there's a Native American or not, because remember, they also like to say when they say by blood, that's where the bullshit happened at. They started listing people by blood and freedmen and labeling them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he's just going against all his Abo doctrine in the first place. Like his shit says freedmen, theirs says by blood. Just by that means they're Native American. The Abos say that too. So I don't even know what he's fighting.
He doesn't either. You know what I'm saying? He's pulling strings right now. That's why you want to see a picture of the lid. About how common cameras were. I mean, come on, bro. Silly.
He's not making no sense.
Yeah, like they're actually lying to you. It's right there in front of you.
Well, we're gonna get it right. We actually teach more. We teach more Smoke Signal more about his family than any Abo or Sister Bethy ever did.
Yeah, Sister Bethy, of course.
So you're welcome, Smoke Signal.
It's a pretty interesting story. I mean, the real story is more interesting than this fabrication.
Absolutely.
And that's why he really claiming to be, he want to be connected to the slave master. I mean, the psychology is.
Yeah, somehow he's trying to make it that's their family and that's just the head of the household. Well, it don't say that. it actually says slave of. It don't say family of.
Yeah, god dang. He's still holding on.
Yeah, well, when you look into the etymology of family, it'll let you know what it'll let you know.
It doesn't say family, brother. It don't say family. It says slave of. It says slave of. It says slave of.
Is you preaching? Is you preaching, brother? Because I'm not gonna donate no tithes and offerings.
No, you preaching.
I'm just letting you know. I mean, you can do your sermon, but I ain't got no tithes and offerings. Just let me know when you get through.
I mean, you really don't got nothing to say, brother.
I know you don't.
You really don't. But go ahead. I'm through. Go ahead.
When you look into the etymology of family, you will see the word slave, my nigga.
That's your final answer.
They don't go with our doctrine though, right?
No, I mean you can find any instances with people who aren't slaves on there, and their family aren't listed as slaves. Their family aren't listed as slaves.
Let me know when you get through preaching, brother. Does that go against your doctrine?
I'm not preaching. The fact is, you can find census records of free people where their family are not listed as their property. So to talk about some etymology of a word is insignificant. I mean, come on, man. That's a terrible argument.
You know, I also free black Negroes that own slaves too.
Yeah. But this chick was a Native American Chickasaw Indian.
No, you ain't proved that shit. You ain't proved that shit.
Why not? Why is that not proof? You said that you can look at it. It says she's a Native American.
No, because I can confirm what Matty Young looked like. Now you got to confirm what Lucy Hawkins looked like, because Native Americans have a certain phenotype.
For what? I mean, why don't you know?
Why don't you know? Is the better question because you're making the outlandish claim that she is indeed a
No,
Native
I'm not
American.
making an outlandish.
You looked at her name.
I'm looking at the picture and assuming that somebody's telling the truth.
Brother, you looked at her name
and I looked at her mother name. Her mother had
Let me
a
know you
native
get through
name.
preaching, brother. Let me know. I don't got no ties and offering, but let me know when you get through preaching. Go ahead.
That is hilarious, the ties and offering.
What type of name? You see the mother's name. Could you tell us what you saying? That's not a Native American name?
What, Hawkins?
No, the mother.
Newberry?
Are you looking at the screen?
Where's the? I'm looking at the screen. Where's the mother's name?
It's right under Hawkins. It's right under father.
Hold up. Mother. I can't see that. I can't see that.
What about now?
Shatlaki. That was her name?
Yes.
That was the mother's first or last name?
Brother, that's the mother's name. On the
first
document.
or last name?
Man, the Chickasaw didn't have last
That's
name.
the mother's name on the document, brother.
God damn,
Is that her
man.
first or her last name? Like, that's very important. Very important.
That's the name. Listen,
Look,
she might not have a last. That's the name, brother. That's the name. Listen, it's not very important. The question is the name that you see, not the names that you don't see. The names that you see, is that a Native American name?
I never heard a Native American go by that name. Yeah, you ever heard of a Native American go by that name? Do we need to pull up common Native American names to see if that's on there?
Names like that.
Do we need to pull up common Native American names to see if that's on there, brother? Because I never heard of a Native American.
Why are we talking about common? Why are you throwing in the name common in there?
What?
You can click on her. See who her people were.
Yeah, go ahead. Do your investigation.
That's the people that own the family, bro.
Okay,
you should know that history too.
Let's see. I just want to see who that is.
And Hawkins.
I want to see if Shalak. I want to see if Shatlaki. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. Shalak.
No one knows.
Shatlak.
Because you're not. None of us have Chickasaw. That's how come we don't know how to pronounce it.
Shatlaki. I want to see if that's a Native American.
Hold on a second.
That's Smoke Signal. Why don't you look her up too? Before you forget how to spell it.
Nah, he doing something else. He investigating Lucy Shatlaki, whatever the fuck that shit said. I mean,
there go Lucy Hawkins. There, you wanted the picture, right?
Okay. Nigga, they could be found.
You wanted a picture, right? So no, she ain't black. Now you want to see where I got the picture from?
Yeah, where you get that picture from?
Would you? Oh shit! Yeah, almost backed up out this morning.
Damn.
Hold on. So you wasn't paying attention. So let's go step by step, right? Let's go step by step. So here we at the record, right? Should hurry the load up. Here we at the record, right? Shalaki, whatever. So I went right here. Find others who are researching Shah, Shalaki, and public members' trees. So I'm going to members' trees. All right, so I go here. Right up here, we got the name. It's in the Gray family tree. Spouse Hawkins died in 1897. So we know this is what we talking about, right? Remember, family was Hawkins. So here, we in the family tree here, right? Now look, remember, this is the same record we had before. This is the same record. So we know we're dealing with the same people, right? But so we got Shalaki, then we got Hawkins. It's the father, this is the daughter right here. So we're in somebody's tree who has, right, all the information, right? Even here, what does it say here? Race, Indian, 1900 federal census, right? So yes, they're a Native American. And then here, look. So we got the records, brother. You just don't know what you're talking about. So yes, this is who enslaved your family.
Blow that picture up, because she don't look like no Native American to me. They look like an old white lady. They look like an old white lady.
That's fine.
And
guess
you
what?
You have your prejudices.
Yeah, but that's what all the records say. The records say.
So you know that's
the
a false
records
image.
say
That's a
she's
white
American
lady,
Indian. That ain't no white lady. That's an American Indian who owned a Chickasaw Indian who owned your peoples, brother. With the records, we got the records to prove it. Ain't that your favorite thing, Cujo? Don't they love to say they got the records?
Yeah, there you go, right there in front of you, your genealogy.
So this is what I'm saying. We do real genealogy over here. We don't do that fake shit, bro.
All right, now I need to see her with Matty Young or James Young.
I just showed you on the record. It says it on. It says it on.
I need to see this lady with her slave James Young.
On the record, it says it on the record.
I need to see her.
Oh, you want to see a picture with all of them together?
Right. I want to see her with the slave.
This nigga, he moved
I want
this
to see her with
goalpost to a whole nother stadium.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
He took the goalpost to a whole nother stadium.
I want to see her with her slaves.
You should be ashamed of yourself, man.
Yeah,
You just can't
but I'm not. I want to see her with. I want to see her with her slaves, because I'm not buying it. This can be a picture of anything. This can be a picture of any goddamn body. Hell out of here.
For her descendants, they the ones who posted the picture.
Yeah, what is their reason? What is their reason for faking this?
Yeah, her
I don't know what
descendants.
anybody. I don't know
You
what
found out
anybody.
about her today. You found out about her today. Those people had already done the research. That's their. That's not yours.
They know about her already.
I can't speak on what anybody else's motives are. I don't know what their motives are.
This is her application, right? Let's see what we got here. Let's see, we got something good. Oh yeah, so we got application. Oh, this is for Francis Newberry marriage. Yeah. I think it's right. Let's see.
You got some random old white lady talking about it's a damn.
That's your people.
Stop it. You niggas ought to be ashamed of yourselves to even go for that. You niggas will go for anything. I believe you niggas did come on a boat. Y'all will go for any damn thing.
You going for anything. You going for shit that people literally making up on the internet, on YouTube. But meanwhile, we trying to show you records and you not believing that. You're just in the religion, bro. We get it. You're no different from a Christian. It's all based on faith and belief.
No, a Christian accepts shit on face value.
No. A Christian accepts things.
I want to see some hardcore.
A Christian accept things based on belief, meaning they have no evidence and they still accept it as true.
Bingo.
No different from you. You have no evidence to make you an Aboriginal, but you still accept it as true, brother.
You have no evidence to make you African, brother. You have no evidence to make you African.
Yeah, yes, we do. I mean, you are the evidence.
We got the evidence, but listen, we ain't dealing with that now. What we dealing with is we have the evidence for your family being enslaved by Native Americans.
No, you have a picture of an old white lady in a rocking chair, brother.
No, that's how
That's
you
what you have.
interpreted that picture.
Look,
That's what
this
you
is
have.
James
Clearly
Young.
a native woman.
Listen. They didn't make up this record for James Young. James Young sat down with somebody and they wrote this stuff out. Right? They asked him the question. You was a slave of, or your ancestors was a slave of, and who they put? They put that woman's name down. This woman's name down. You can't get around that, brother.
Yes, you can get around that.
How?
How?
That's an old white lady in a rocking chair, brother. That's
Hey,
how.
I don't care. I don't care. Listen, I don't care if she is white. She still enslaved your people, and we got the records.
Well, my people was enslaved by Indians, brother. That's an old white lady. Last I checked, Indians are not European, my nigga.
So wait, y'all heard her, right? So now,
last time I checked, Indians are not European, brother. So yeah, we got to. This got to be cleaned up, my nigga.
Smoke signal. You just said your people.
That is not the real Shakalaki.
Y'all heard what he said, right?
That is not the real. That is not the real Shakalaki.
5 minutes ago, you was never enslaved. Now you was enslaved.
Yeah, by members of my own.
We're getting closer to the truth now. We're getting closer and closer.
Hey, brother, don't ask me no question and answer it for me. You just talk to yourself, my nigga.
Well, that's what you be doing. You talk to yourself.
Yeah, that's all you do. It's amazing.
Yo, Smoke Signal, you lost at this one, man. You gotta accept it.
Yeah, I mean, for real, you did.
No. Because as long as the annals of American history reports that there were indeed Indian slaves and also head of the household enslaved their own family members.
We saw her family members when we looked at the census.
This is your family.
Her family your family wasn't on that list.
No, that's a picture of an old white lady. That's neither an Indian or a Negro.
All right, let's go to the 1900 census then.
That's not a Chickasaw. That old white lady, that picture of that old white lady, the picture of that old white lady, that's not a Chickasaw by any means.
I can't let that go. Just in case anybody ever just hear this, that is not an old white lady. That's amazing that you're saying. Because you would use that same picture to say that people were copper colored or something. That woman's clearly too dark.
There wasn't no copper in that color.
White woman.
There was no copper in that color.
That woman's clearly too dark to be a white woman. I can't even let you get away with that.
Yeah, that is an old white lady. You ain't see that thin ass hair on her head?
Yeah, like Indian.
Oh, I didn't even know I had this up. So yeah, here go Maddie. I mean, here go not Maddie, because Maddie's not on here. But what we do have is Lucy. Right here, Chickasaw, right? Yeah. Let's look at this. So we got Lucy Newberry. She's listed as the mother-in-law here, Indian Native American. But this is the part I want to show you.
Whose mother-in-law?
Whoever one of her children married. So look, you see this 0 right here?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 0. You see 1/2 and all that, right?
Yeah.
So that 0 indicates in this category, let's go all the way up so you can see the exact category. It says mixed blood. Has this Indian has any white blood? Has this Indian had any white blood? If any, how much? It says 0.
God damn.
So again, when we go down to Lucy, there. Lucy don't have it. She ain't white. Sorry, brother.
Well, that's how you know that's not the real Lucy then. Because that was definitely a white lady on that picture.
That's not a white lady.
Ain't no way you finna say there ain't no white blood in that lady right there. I want y'all to look closely at this lady. Look closely at this lady, brother. Look closely.
It's clearly a Native American, dude.
I look like an Indian to me.
Yeah, to me too.
Stop it.
Yes, clearly.
Smoke signal. You don't even know what an Indian looks like. That's the problem. You think an
Yeah,
Indian
he
is a
thinks Indian look like him.
yeah, like you got this shit all fucked up. You don't even know what an Indian looks like. Like. This is sad.
Yeah, she said she had 0 European. Wow.
That's what the records say, Cujo. You know,
Yeah.
we ain't making this up. This is what the records say. And guess what? We didn't do this. This is somebody else's family tree. They have no reason to lie about this. They have no part in this conversation.
Yeah, they're not even kin to you. You know, you're not kin. Well, you might be somewhere down the line, but not necessarily.
Like we're getting this information from a non-biased source. This person is non-partial to this conversation. This person is simply just doing their genealogy, and we happen to come across it.
Share my
And it's
screen,
matched
bro.
up with the
Hey,
same record. It's matching
screen,
up with
bro.
the same records that Smoke already agreed is his family records.
Share
So,
my
I don't,
screen.
like,
Hey, share
I don't even
my
get it.
screen, man. Share my screen.
What is this bullshit? What's up with just these Google searches, man?
Bruh, this is the image. These are images of full-blood Native Americans, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are plain.
Any one of them,
They look
anybody on this screen look like that goddamn old white lady that
No,
y'all just
no,
said.
but she
With
looked
no
like
white,
she looked
you know?
like the Eastern Woodland. She looked like the East Woodland Indians. I
She
mean, we
look like
don't see a lot of them in popular culture. We don't see a lot of
Y'all
them. So we
y'all
see
doing a lot of dancing. Y'all doing a lot of
those are
dancing.
Plains Indians. Those
Look,
are Plains Indians.
hold on, we're not. Why are we entertaining this? This guy's had a Google search. We went to actual primary sources.
No, because y'all got a limited understanding of what a Native American looks like.
You showing
That's why
us,
that's why we went here. We went here because we found.
You a real picture of your slave owner.
Let me know when you get through talking, brother.
You know what? Don't make me go grab that picture of that white guy.
Go ahead.
Nah,
knock yourself out.
I don't feel like doing that shit. Because I'll show all your slave owners on this shit.
These are images of true Native Americans, brother. Mestizo, Mongoloid, hybrid, East Asians. That white lady that y'all just showed, y'all claiming to be a full-blooded Chickasaw?
Scroll down.
It's amazing you look at that lady.
Oh, you said scroll down? Hold up. Let me go back to it.
I want to see the other picture. Because she sure looked like the old pictures I can show like the Shittacog people.
These are what hybrid mestizos look like, brother. These are the phenotypes for hybrid mestizos. They even making a comparison over here.
Even the black and white picture?
These are the images of what you call a full-blood Native American mestizo. Chino.
Stop. Even that blue-eyed native blood, that one too, in the middle, the Daily Emerald.
Right here? Let's pull it up and see what they say about her.
Even that's that.
Hold up. Blue eyes, native blood, ethos, daily. Let me see. Let's go visit this and see what they say about her. Because she probably have a different story. She probably got a different story.
That's your
cousin. Don't let these avos see this shit. They're gonna end up kicking you out, man. We showed you white fourth grade grandfather.
It ain't no additional information concerning that blue-eyed broad.
Now you was enslaved by Native American, by the weak Native Americans, like how y'all like to put it. You was doing bad out there. So you got white people, Native Americans.
I'm just trying to show y'all the hijack.
So you was getting your ass kicked by white people and Native Americans. Gotcha.
Not by any means.
The records show it, bro. We have the records. Why are you even doing this? So now y'all don't deal with records now. Yeah, look at you. You like that. Why are you playing? What the hell?
Yeah, this is what a mixed Native American white look like. That look more like Lucy, don't it? This mixed now.
No, that don't look like Lucy.
It look more like Lucy than this do. than this dude.
Who is that?
Native Americans.
Scroll down. What are you playing?
Scroll down some more.
Genetic makeup of Native Americans. So they probably they more down in Central and South America.
Bro, a Native American is a Native American, brother. We know when somebody mixed.
So
we know when somebody mixed. Even Cher, look, Cher mixed. Cher's a mixed Native American, mixed with Native American.
So you saying Cher's mixed with black? That's what you're saying. Cher's black.
No, she mixed with Native American. She mixed with Native American.
Oh, not Indian.
Right, because Indians and Native Americans is two different people groups.
Yeah, I know he was running with that shit. Oh my God, that's ridiculous. Look up American Indians. Google that and watch it give you the same exact goddamn picture. And no pictures of you gonna come up.
This is terrible, Smoke Signal.
Yeah, seriously, bro.
This is one of your baddest outings yet, man. Like,
definitely.
I've seen you do.
No, I just ain't finna let you. I just ain't finna let you niggas pull up that picture of this white lady right here and say this a goddamn. And say this a damn Native American. Nigga, this look like goddamn. This look like Alvin and Costello, little sister. Fuck y'all talking about? That ain't no white lady. Niggas got you. Y'all are goofy as niggas. Now see, this how far you niggas will reach. Try to prove. This how far you niggas will reach. This is definitely a hijack right here. You know this is not a Native American. This is not the Native American phenotype. This is not a Native American.
Oh, that particular type of Indian it
This
is.
is 100%. This is 100% European female.
Now you have a very narrow view on what a European looks like.
I got good eyesight.
No way. As dark as that woman is, you said she's white. You just lying.
Smoke Signal, damn, bro.
This is a photograph taken in the shadows, nigga. What you talking about?
Damn, bro.
Dark as she appear. Look at the background. Look how dark the background is. What else you talking about?
I mean, lighting wasn't the best in those days.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But look, check this out. Look.
That's crazy.
But look, you see over here, it says saved by 10 of 19. Right? So it's 19 people who actually saved this picture to their trees. So there's 19 other people who have this woman in their trees that they're saying this is correct. But I don't know what the hell this nigga's talking about. He's just making shit up.
That's amazing. She don't.
You got 19 people.
You don't look like an Indian.
You got 19 people who has accepted a European as a Native American. That's all it means to me.
We got the record.
That's crazy. You can look at that picture.
We got the record smoke. It's all right.
It's a shame, man.
I think them people got the authority, right? They got the authority to put any type of picture they want to on their own genealogy. So we can't do nothing about that.
These people was whooping your ass. So look, this is her daughter. This is Lucy's daughter. That don't look like a Native American.
It don't look like Lucy. It don't look like Lucy.
That's her daughter, brother.
It don't look like Lucy.
This nigga just make up whatever he want.
So you saying that look like Lucy, brother?
That's her daughter.
Whatever. You roll with that. You can roll with that, my nigga.
That's not her daughter? That's what you said? That's not her daughter.
I'm saying she look way more Native American than Lucy do.
This is what I'm saying. She's listed on the 1900 census with Lucy as being her mother. Like you're just saying these things like, oh no, but we have the documentation, bro.
At least find a picture with them together.
Watch, we got them on the census together. The fuck, like, what are you talking about? We got a death certificate, right? Well, I'm pretty. Let's see if it has the name of the mother on it.
Amazing. You're amazing.
He's just terrible.
Seriously.
Yeah, all this shit doctored up. Fake pictures.
Why?
Yeah, fake pictures and everything.
Why?
We wanted to be fake. But listen, we got you, man. There's nothing you can really say. It's about to be 4:30 in the morning. Might as well call it a night, man.
Where?
Let this be another lesson in Aboriginal supremacy. I'm out this bitch.
So hold on, Smoke. Let's do a quick recap, right? let's just do a quick recap for the people that might just be pulling up right now. So this is Smoke Signal's family right here on the Chickasaw Nation Freedman Road. His people, James Young, Matty Young. These are the names he gave us. So that's his people. We noticed that this road says freedman. We also noticed it says slave of Lucy Hawkins. We was able to track down Lucy Hawkins to this person's family tree. To this person's family tree. Right? And then we discovered Lucy Hawkins is actually a full-blooded Native American, because even on this census, it shows us that she has zero intermixture with white blood. We gotta scroll down.
And all of that was prompted, though. You gotta say this part. All of that was prompted because of Smoke Signals constantly asking it to be proven that the woman was Native American, when it was obvious from the very beginning that she was.
Yeah, so down here we see Lucy down here. Lucy, right, with the 0. And then when we look at this category, what is this category? This category is asking how much mixed blood does the person have? Right? Has this Indian any white blood? Because remember, Smoke Signal tried to say she's white. She's white. Well, the records say she has 0 white blood. 0.
Amazing.
So this is the lady who was enslaved in Smoke Signal's family. Because he say that should never happen. This was terrible, Smoke. The Abos need to put you on a 90-day speaking ban or something.
You should have had an epiphany tonight. You should have been like, okay, now I understand it. But instead, you dug deeper into your turtle island.
Terrible.
Sad.
Smoke left. He better get the fuck up out of here.
Man, that was terrible.
That was good shit, though. That was good shit, though, right there.
Yeah, it was. You walking down.
He asked for it. He asked
did. Because when I seen the name was blue, I was like, well, shit, you could just hit that junk. Because, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people be really into their families.
Yeah, and then records that way.
Yeah, when I saw that shit, because, that was an odd name. Like, come on, man, look at the mom name. Then he gonna say he couldn't see where it said mother.
Mm-hmm.
Man, come on.
And I damn sure clicked it, found the family tree, and then found the records that link Lucy and the mother together, right? And her children, and so on and so on. So it didn't link Smoke, because remember, Smoke was like, oh, she could be black, and that could just be family. Nope. She's not
I'm
black.
waiting to see a picture of her.
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember that he asked for the picture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When we provide the picture, that's not good enough. Now he wants to see a picture with her slave. Like, fuck out of here.
Hey, get out of here.
I want to see a picture with her and her slave. Like, come on, man. This shit, the madness gotta stop sometime.
That's a white lady. That's amazing. You gotta make a soundbite out of that. Him saying that's a white lady.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's a white lady.
No, it hurts. That shit hurts.
Yeah. He held on though. That's that. He got convicted. These niggas going to heaven for this. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they believe they going to.
Yeah, I definitely got to chop that part. It's mad shit in my lives. I got to go back and chop up. I've been lazy, but as long as it's there, I got the content. I'm agreeing.
Yeah, yeah. This nigga actually said that this lady was white. I mean, well, I mean, this lady was white.
Yeah, we walking down, man.
God damn.
Kuja's like, well, just click the name. I'm like, yeah, I should just click the name. I'm trying to spell the name and do a Google search. I'm like, why am I even leaving ancestry? Like,
it's right there.
Yeah,
that's all this shit. I was like,
I'm trying to look outside of ancestry. I'm on the right shit right now.
Hell yeah. They be into that shit. And then, yeah, they were just that simple. Chickasaw, Native Americans, all in the system. And then his family is not like that. I mean, god damn. You just ain't gonna let go.
Yeah, Ramon, we definitely putting that in the files, man.
Yeah, that shit was a good one. That shit, man. Oh my god. For real. I was hoping he'll come around like, nah, listen, you just fall out, gracefully bow out. He still tried to go out talking shit. You know what I'm saying? He should have just bowed out and just left. He got undone completely. And then I remember the one with the white dude, James. What is it? James or something, the white dude?
Yeah, I forget it.
Yeah.
It's easy to find though. It's easy to find. Yo, yeah, it's bad.
How Sister Beth ain't found that? You know what I'm saying? That just goes to prove it.
Because it's all a setup, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's all a setup, man. They just trying to push a narrative that can't be proved.